Sister Andrea Brunette is in a place to be. How you doing, Senate?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
So you have something to show us today?
Yes, I went on to the product line and I bought 3 shirts and I just wanted to show you all what I got.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so this is the first one. This is the
Ah, the Onk shirt.
the Ankh shirt. I got it in black and gold, but I think I'm gonna go and get a blue one too.
All right.
Okay, so that's the first one.
All
And
right.
then
The Ma'at. Oh, it looks
this
good in
I don't
blue.
yeah,
All
I don't know.
right.
Yeah, this is the Ma'at one.
Oh, that's
I
what's
don't know if you
up.
can see.
Yeah, we see it. We
I'm
see
turning.
it.
Can you see it?
Nice bright
And
color.
yeah, I love this. I love this color. I love it. And then the piece de la resistance is my favorite
I'm the best to
one.
be tonight.
I'm the best of it tonight. Yeah.
That's what's up. I'm the
There's
best
that
to
on
be
the sleeve
tonight.
too.
Even on the sleeve.
Tonight.
All right.
Even on the
Tonight.
sleeve. I had it. Yeah,
All
this
right.
is the lick right here. So I'll be wearing that on
Oh,
your next live. I will have this one on.
all right. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh, wow.
So
Well,
that's
thank you.
that's the 3 ones I got.
Thank you very
Love
much
them.
for your support. It's appreciated. I'm glad that you like the products.
You're welcome. You're
All
welcome.
right.
And we'll see you on the next live stream.
All right. See you soon, sister. Peace.
Okay.
Hotel.
Okay, I hope you can see this. Civilization started with agriculture. Custom made shirt from my aunt forever, Shaka Indugu. Civilization started with agriculture. This is Curse of Hammurabi, Shaka Indugu, who I support. Civilization started with agriculture because
All right. Hey, brother Donnie Williams. See, you got your
Yeah,
makeup.
yeah. What's up, Shaka? I was gonna do just I know it's a serious topic, but I was gonna do a little
No, no, I appreciate that, bro. I'm
unboxing.
glad.
So
I'm glad. Yeah, yeah. Live
yeah.
unboxing. Bro, you don't mind if I use this excerpt, like as a clip in my
No,
intro?
no,
Oh,
it's all
thank you.
good.
Thank you. And for
Yeah,
those who wonder, I'm gonna share the link. All right, that's lovely.
yeah. I got the Heather Gray. Oh man, yeah,
Oh, you got the
I
Kemet
didn't.
shirt as well. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know it had that on the back
In the
though.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what's up,
That's
man.
lovely. Oh, thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
yeah. So just letting you know, just coming through, showing some support real quick, man. I'm about to get back into this Netflix film. So um, just wanted to say peace, man, and thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, brother.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Hey, this is my unboxing video that I'm doing for the product I bought from my Out Forever's channel. I bought the coffee mug, and here it is. Sorry there's a glare from the screen, but lots of bold, crisp, beautiful colors, inside and out, high quality ceramic. I absolutely love it. So y'all go check out his website. It's got a lot of fun, fresh designs. And cheers to you, Shaka, and all of your endeavors. Peace.
Our sister RP is in the place to be. What's up, sister?
Et Sin E. How you doing?
Et Senate E. I'm doing nefer.
Oh, great, great. Um, well, I got it today. I was thinking it was coming from France, but then I did the tracking and it was outside actually when I went to check, and here it is.
Oh, that's what's up. It's just like my hat. That's what's up. Let me,
Yeah,
let me do the solo layout. There it is, brothers and sisters. That's
yeah.
what's up.
I really like this. Yeah, so I have an after school program that I help facilitate. And I'm going to wear this because we're going to start talking about coding. So I'm going to
Okay.
use this as an introduction because this is a code. It's
Mm.
ancient code, but it's still a code. And then we're going to be able to, demonstrate. I'll be able to demonstrate to them the meanings inside each of the, glyphs and stuff. So, but yeah, I was looking online and I was like, this is actually like really good. designs, you know. So as soon as I get some more, extra money, I'm gonna get the matching hat, and I want to get a Ma'at shirt. But I really like the Kemet one to start with. Yeah, so it's really good, and the prices ain't bad either. So
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I
yeah,
appreciate that.
but
Donnie
you know what?
Williams wrote. Yes, go ahead,
Hmm?
sister.
Mic check. Okay, never mind. Hotep Senuhena Senut ET and an E Shakanugu Kemet. I hope you're doing well. Now it's just free talk, questions and answers. Andrea Burnett isn't the place to be. I've shared the link to whoever would like to get on the panel. It's been a minute I didn't stream. I don't know if Curse of Hammurabi will be available, but for the record, I've replied to your email. Please try it now. It should work, hopefully. And take advantage. People can use the chat. People can get on the panel. Want to see what's good with you. There's been so much things going on lately. Let me know what's up. You set the tone. You set the tone. On my end, I'm chilling. I have a lot of material to go through. Oh my goodness. Went to bed early. Woke up early. How many likes do we have? 0 likes? Let me refresh. Okay. Wow. So we're gonna wait for the people to arrive. It usually takes a little while for people to get notification. I've shared it in my timeline. We're gonna see what's up. As a matter of fact, that's much better. Have you seen that fight around the beach or something? On some waterside. I haven't seen the fight, but it's been coming up my feed so many times. And the looks of it, it seems as if some people jumped a black person. It appears like he was working. I actually saw a short video, which is a different angle, which actually, well, not necessarily different angle, but actually shows what took place before the brawl. It seems like the guy was working for the place. So I watched that one when the fight started. I didn't really get to see the brawl. I saw other people coming and separating, but feel free if you want to talk about that. Because he kept coming up and coming up and coming up my feed, man. As if it was the brawl of the year. I actually saw a parody video. Some people just recreated the scene. And from that recreation, if that's a word, it seems that the guy was jumped and people came to his rescue. Okay. And Roberta tell me that's what happened. Well, there it is. I'm starting on one being on. Sometimes I have to wonder if people have some nostalgia from a time period where they could do about anything they wanted, but it is what it is. So it looks like he was dealing with some male Karens. I don't know if it was about them having a boat or something that they had to move, but we have a female Karen. We have a YouTube Karen. That's so funny. Threatening. Our brother VB is safe though. His video is still there. I think at this point they're tired of taking L's, tracking videos and nothing pop up. Oh, here's Sister Andrea Bernard. How you doing, sister?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I'm chilling.
Yeah,
So
that's what happened.
Yeah.
He was trying to tell them they needed to move their pontoon boat so they could make room for there's another boat that was going to dock there. And as he walked away, the guys jumped him.
Mm-hmm.
And he had one guy pretty good, and another guy came out of nowhere. Then another guy. Then when them brothers saw what was going on, they went to the rescue. One brother jumped off the boat that was trying to dock. He swam to shore, swam to the dock to get a piece of the action. Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, it's good that people are there to defend him because that would have been messed up. I mean, the guy was just doing his job, That's what's really messed up, when sometimes I came across, hold on, it's just okay, Kasafam Rabi, she did see that it works. I'm glad it works. I don't know what happened, but now it's fixed. There it is. Sorry. So Um, yes, when I get into a situation, some I may disagree with something, I usually be like, okay, well, I understand you're just doing your job, you know what I'm saying? They're not the decision makers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but he's been coming up on my feed a lot, so I'm like, dang, I don't know if the bra lasted for so long or if he involves so many people, because usually you have a lot of footage of you know, groups of people fighting. But hey, that's
Yeah.
what's up. Actually, I saw another thumbnail of
Hmm.
one of the guy involved, and he looked like Martin in that box episode, and he was probably talking about his side of the story. But many times, I see the thumbnails, I see the feed, but I don't necessarily watch the stuff. I have to be selective because otherwise I'll be spending too much time watching so much different things, and I have a lot of literature to go through. So um, sometimes, just the titles and subtitles alone, give me a little flavor, of what
Hmm.
transpired. I actually been seeing a lot of stuff about UFOs. Some video came up talking about this is an alien interrogation. So I didn't click on that because I don't believe that. I'll wait for reputable people, scholars and stuff like that to talk about it before I just dwell into that.
Yeah, but no, but it was the lady who was doing the commentary on the brawl. That probably was the best part of it because she was breaking it down. It was just
All
yeah,
right.
you just have to listen to it. It's just funny how she was doing boop and boop, and all she was just one of the brothers picked up a chair and started swinging it, and so that was kind of I think that's
Yeah,
he got arrested. Yeah, he
I
got
saw the
arrested.
thumbnail of the chair. Oh, he got arrested,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
is
he
he the only
did.
one? Is he the only one?
No, no, they went down and got the white guys too who started the
Oh, okay.
problem.
No, okay.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah, because he hit this one of the ladies. She was sitting on the ground and he took the chair and hit her on the head. You just
mm,
have to watch it. You'll see.
hmm.
But it was it didn't last very long. Them brothers and sisters. Some of the sisters went down there and got involved too. So,
Mm.
but it didn't last very long. It didn't have to because they was outnumbered at a certain point. The
All
other
right.
the other group was
Mhm.
outnumbered. So
And there's another video that I saw that I found a little bit disturbing. It was, oh, we have JTV. How you doing, brother? It's loading right now. Yeah, JTV, how you doing, brother?
Hey man, all right, Shaka, how you doing, man?
hey, hey
Good.
Jade,
Hi, hi, Andrea. Yeah,
hey,
what time is it? What time is it where you are? So I
it
can wish you
is 7 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock,
only
almost 8 o'clock.
in the evening.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good evening to you, Shaka. What
Good
time?
evening.
You ran the same time
I,
as me?
I'm an hour ahead, so basically it's gonna be
Okay,
it's
you're
gonna
up late.
be 3 a.m.
We're up
Yeah,
late
I
then.
went to bed very early, so I woke up
Yeah.
early, and obviously
All right.
it's gonna be two a.m. right on your end.
Yeah, bro, it's
Yeah,
around that time. Hey, I
yeah.
see that video, with that brawl, but I didn't know what actually happened. The part I was kind of looking at, I was like, boy, you see how close? Because if it was some people, the white lady, she held the guy back with with her
Yeah.
elbow. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you can't say to hit women and all, but she was kind of holding him off, like to say she was kind of putting herself in danger. You see this video. There's another one in Jamaica. An American lady attacked, well, threw a drink on one of the hotel workers. Massive brawl happened. Just yesterday as well, they said that there's an increase in violence towards people working on the underground in the
Mm.
UK. So
Yeah, he had told them that they needed to move their boat and they didn't. So he was trying to, there was a way for him to move it. And then when he was doing that, that's when he started to walk away so the other boat can come in like that was supposed to be there. And that's when those guys jumped
okay,
him.
okay.
Yeah.
So basically, they were unruly, and then on top of that, they assaulted the man that was there to um basically park the boats up and make sure everybody's. It was your
Yep.
security guard.
He worked for, yeah, he worked for that company, whatever he was there for. And
Right.
yep. And then the next thing a bunch of the
Well,
black
you
folks
see
who
how
was
they all
there.
jumped on him? Yeah, did you see how they all
Mm-hmm.
jumped on him? Like, I felt
Mm-hmm.
like there was a little bit of hatred there. And none of them
Yep.
could fight. I mean, could you imagine if it was Shaka? Shaka would have knocked out the wall of them teeth, Andrea, your belt would have been out there. You'd have been, listen,
Yeah.
listen, that belt, you'd have to
Somebody
get a
gotta
new one.
spank it.
You'd
Somebody
have
would have
to get
gotta
a new
spank
one. I'm telling you, man. You'd have been loving that, boy.
Yeah, but
You,
that one lady did seem like she was trying to pull one of those white guys off, away from them, but she got caught up in it. She was collateral damage. She just got caught up. And then
yeah,
the other lady that was sitting on the ground, them sisters knocked her behind down to the ground. And then that
okay.
brother who picked up the chair, he just started swinging, and he saw her sitting, and then bam, he hit her on the head. So that's why he got arrested, because he hit her. I think he hit the other guy too, but he hit her too, and he shouldn't have hit
He
her. She
made,
was already on sitting down.
Andrew, did you see him make a mad dash, but you couldn't see? I think they sort of he got up and then he kind of went again. He done the run, when
Yeah,
when the fat man does the run and they're getting closer and closer to the
yeah,
floor. Close.
yeah. You
He
don't want to
wasn't
laugh
exactly.
because
I
because
know.
I mean, but you do, because that's what they get for trying to just think they can just jump on somebody. I mean, that guy was like, eventually wound up being 4 or 5 guys on him before those brothers had a chance to come down the ramp to come help him. He was fighting off 4 or 5 guys that trying to get their
Yeah.
punches in and stuff like that. So it
Well,
is what it
I
is.
did say that they're trying to kill us. They're planning. They're all. You're lucky. He's lucky that they want the real deal, because some of these guys, some of these the white groups, they're training to kill.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing deadly arts and all them kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
I was working
Yeah.
with my one gentleman. He was in the hey V Bennett. He was in the English Defence League, and we were working together. Now I didn't mind him because he told me, and a couple of days in, he said that he was going to invite me around to his parents' house, because he said this black man is a gentleman. This is like a going to a Ku Klux Klan's family's house, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I said no, look, I said Mark, look, you love your people, right, and I love my people. We'll leave it as that, And when it comes to dealing with someone, as long as you deal with me, okay, then fine, we get on.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what the guy done. He was only a little small brother. He wasn't big in body. He's a young lad. He was play fighting with me, and he ran around the back of me and got me in a headlock. And the only thing I could have done was go backward and smash him on the wall, but I didn't. But I just thought to myself, you see, they're not mucking about, these boys. If you think they're gonna muck, if you get some of them that are really trained, they will kill you. And we've seen it with people with automatic weapons. They're training, and especially if they've got the hatred for you. So it's being careful out there in at work, and sometimes you have to just keep it, because it don't make no sense. You get yourself injured or stabbed or killed over your job, because they're not gonna, I don't know what the payment's gonna be. Sometimes you even get yourself in trouble, So it's just, it's really difficult maneuvering. But there's so many strange things happening, mental health and stuff like that. Apparently, we're all a bunch of sociopaths, but I don't know what, I mean? I don't know how people can call people sociopaths and they're not qualified. You've got to be qualified, huh?
I saw the title. Obviously, I didn't
Did you
watch the
see?
video. No, I didn't watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
no, I couldn't
I saw
watch
the
it. I was
title.
just sickened by it
Yeah.
because I felt like they were talking about me. I wanted to subscribe on his channel and then jump on and just curse him out. But me and him got, I'm not, I was kind
So
of happy for him to come. Yeah, they were talking.
they didn't say any name, did they?
Yeah, us. They kept saying, you know, they're not saying my name, but they're
Mm.
saying everyone over there. Shaka, you know, he's stupid Shaka doo doo.
Yeah.
He's late in V Bennett. When he started on V Bennett, I wanted to jump up there. You know what I mean? I was
Did
like,
did he actually name V Bennett?
he did, you know, he
You
did.
hear that,
He said
brother?
something about, yeah,
They
V Bennett.
heard.
You need to,
They heard.
yeah.
And funny. Um, did Morpheus speak?
No, I didn't, because I. Funny enough, this morning, I think was it this morning you was talking about Morpheus?
Yes.
It was this morning, right? So I
Yeah.
was having my breakfast with
Well, Morpheus. We're talking about Reggie, really. Reggie's
sorry, yes,
counseling. Yeah.
yeah. Reggie was explaining,
Yeah.
doing an awful. I don't know what he was doing. He was airing his laundry out. It sounded like
Mhm.
he was, you know, he didn't. Again, someone that's not qualified speaking about a really important issue.
Mhm.
Now, if you're talking about like sociopaths, which is a problem in our community, but you have to get a professional person to come and speak about it, not Nepal and not Senator, because they're the biggest sociopaths going. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they're not qualified. Again, Reggie's trying to play like he's something out of CSI New York when he's Police Academy. You know what I mean? He's
Reggie
Police
is such an
Academy number
idiot.
8.
He's such
You
an
know
idiot.
what
Oh
I
my
mean?
But
goodness.
you
Where's his
know what?
cigar? You know?
You know what? I'm curious right now, so I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna put the fair use disclaimer, and then
Yeah, I
just
was gonna.
go through. Yeah,
Hi,
yeah.
Did you
Cursive
watch
and
it, Andrea?
Marabi, and hi, Vivian. Did I watch what?
About what them lot were saying, a sociopath.
With Reggie this morning?
No. Senator. They were saying about the sociopaths.
No, I don't. I
Oh,
don't watch Sunday
Okay.
last night.
you see, Kesef Hammurabi wrote, somebody told me to curse my husband out. Those people are so sick. They have no smoke for polite. They have no smoke for child molesters and rapists. You know what I'm saying? But you
Yeah.
know, I'm
You
gonna I'm
start to
gonna
hear
play
about
some of it.
Morpheus. So what actually happened? Because I'm still not understanding what happened to his daughter.
Well, first of all, that's not his daughter.
Right, yes, it's
He was,
his
yeah, he was.
stepdaughter.
It's not even his
He was with the
stepdaughter.
mother. It's
It's
not even
yeah,
his stepdaughter.
he was the mother before the mother got into a relationship with another man and had children. So that's not even his stepdaughter, according to what Reggie said. But yet the title is wrong, you know.
Yeah.
So the lady disappeared. People set up a GoFundMe, try to find her, and
She
the
disappeared.
one, yes, first initially, but she was found dead, and
She's dead. Oh no.
yeah, yeah, and
Okay.
and then they came up, on different channels, Frankie's channel, the past channel, Garfield's channel, and I heard the Desperate Baby Mamas as well, and they shared that cash out.
Yeah,
Nepal realized
that's
that he was not the father because she said that people saw in the news the actual father saying, "I'm the father," and then the sheriff saying, "This is the father, this is the mother." So
yeah. And
people
it
were
wasn't
like,
Morpheus.
"No,
It
it
wasn't
wasn't.
Morpheus. And that
It
time
wasn't."
they gave their money already. Oh God.
Yeah, but the funny thing is the strange thing with Galfrey. Galfrey said, "I don't know Morpheus Cash App. Send it to me, to my Cash App, and I send it to him.
Yeah.
Well, why don't
I
you take the
mean,
time to ask the Cash App?" So it looks fishy. It looks
so where
strange. You
is
know what I'm saying?
has anyone seen Morpheus since that happened? Because I remember seeing a text message about something about him, and then I've
So,
not.
so,
I,
so,
I don't really watch him anyway. But
so I need to put a comment that he put on the screen because first I need to call him, and he replied, "I'm with the family now. I'll get back to you later." And then he wrote in the chat, "Sorry, I'm with family, whatever. And that's all we seen on the screen. But for the record here, copyright disclaimer on the section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute and might otherwise be infringing. And that being said, everybody's speaking for Morpheus, but Morpheus himself. Sanetta said that he spoke to him, and the girl was found in the car, and she uh, received some bullet. I forgot if he said in the head. But that's not what I read from the news report. I didn't read that the body was found in the car. I read that they found the car, and it looked like the car was burned from the inside. So, well, obviously, they share some inaccurate information, and now they want to be mad at us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just see. go scroll through a little bit and see what what they be talking about. So let's see. Now that I have the disclaimer, okay, maybe he's gonna have his music or something. Doesn't look like he's speaking now. So I'm gonna, okay, now he starts talking.
And for those who may not know who's a sociopath, what is a sociopath? Oh man, Nepal Shaddai breaks it down so beautifully. And she breaks it down. What is a sociopath? We know who you are. Ain't no more hiding, Miriam. And for those who may not know who's Miriam, I ain't gonna even say her name.
See this fool? Like I ain't gonna say her name. Like he's doing something great. Like he should be applauded and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, if they're gonna go around and tell people's government names like that, they're not the only one who can do that. You know what I'm saying? And because of Rabbi is saying for the record that she's Miriam. Truth hurts, man. They're the one who gave wrong information. They should be mad at themselves, not us. And there's many other people who pointed out that what they said is not accurate. But let's continue.
I'm not gonna tell you her YouTube channel. She know who she is. Miriam Diaba. Miriam.
Oh, for the record, let me share the sister's video. Let me share the sister's video. Hold on. Subscription. Hold on, where is she? See, usually when they say that, they don't want you to see what people have said. Oh, what is it? Oh, yeah. I'm subscribed from the other channel, so I'm going to subscribe on this channel as well. There it is done. So I'm going to put the title and the link. They should not be mad at people for correcting them. I mean, for correcting anyone anyway, and for pointing out, some inaccuracies. But here you have the link to her video there. And I'm going to also share the video, the last stream of Brother V. Bennett that we had a few hours ago. And Reggie was real horrible. Reggie is such an idiot. Real idiot. Reggie at the end said, if you're down with them, you're an accomplice. If you're friends with them, you're an accomplice. Isn't he a friend with the people who are accused of being, oh, Wap Funk. What's up, Wap Funk? How you doing, brother?
Peace, family. How are we?
Fine. You're in Australia, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm actually working from home today. I just wanted to step in quickly and say, you're keeping them accountable. Well done. They've had to come out and explain that, which was the right thing to do. They were going about it the wrong way.
Hey, you have the hat.
That's it.
Which one do you have?
Yes, that one.
I'm in the place to be tonight. All right.
Oh,
okay.
That's what's
yeah,
up.
peace, man. I'm going to step back in the chat. I'll follow you guys while I'm working.
Hey, it's good to see you, bro. So first
it's good to see you.
Peace, peace, brother.
Easy web you got.
So well, Cousin Hamarabi was greeting Wabfong. Yahiru has joined us. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue with what this House of Consciousness is saying. Oh, I'm not really tripping too much on the likes, but we have 30 people watching right now. We only have 4 likes. So, it doesn't cost a thing to just hit that button. Now let's continue.
Ain't no more hiding. I know you in Chicago. You wrote another comment talking about Nepal.
I mean, these people, man. These people, man, acting like, now they're doing detective work or something. This is so ridiculous. Trying to intimidate people. This is an intimidation attempt, trying to intimidate people. Like, I know stuff about you. I know what's up. And he's like, no more hiding. Who's hiding? The sister's not hiding. The sister has a video testimonial of my product. Those people are so ridiculous, man. Now, Filthy Frankie, punk ass biatch, why don't you just tell us who are the molesters that you are protecting?
After this whole polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob on, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas because I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight. I appreciate y'all stand.
He said Rob Bone's name, Garfield's name, and he said that he's going to be putting up reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx. Some fresh one that just came out. Why is he waiting? Hold on. I don't know what's going on here. Damn, okay, I'll check it out. Now, I don't know what SO mean, but I'm going to share the link to the
Significant
actual ad.
other.
Oh, okay, thank you. So I'm going to put tonight. So here's the hat here. I'm going to share the link and so people can see. So here it is. Because of how Ravi wrote, how much is the hat? I want one for me and my significant other. So here is the chat right, the link in the chat here, which leads you to here. It's $35, and of course, there's going to be some shipping fee. You have different colors. I prefer the black one, you know, but you have gray and black. You have burgundy maroon. You have navy blue. You have black charcoal gray. Or charcoal gray, black gray. You know, so you know, here it is. You know, so yeah, you're welcome. Now, hold on.
I think there's a
Shaka,
light blue one too.
Did he just say that did he just say what her location on the live on air like that?
It's just him trying to act like he knows stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. But he hold on. He knows it. Hold on.
Accept that. I mean,
he knows
followers. That's out of order.
It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. You know, they're desperate, you know, and you can see that this, but we're going to see what else they're saying, you know, but they're giving wrong information publicly. Oh, there are also some caps. So here's the brother Wab Funk, you know, I'm glad to see Wab Funk for the first time, man. That's what's up, man. I don't know what's going on, how the other stuff going on there, but now this is what the brother was talking about. Now here, civilization here. Oh, there it is. Okay, have some new designs there. All right. I love permaculture as well. Okay. Well, for those who wonder, at the top, I've stopped finding the HOK. And you have your effing with my money, F Sachetta, you know, the mug, you know, you have the shirts as well. We have the rip me off and smash thongs, chase me like the Hixos thongs, F Sachetta too. We had the hoodie before, I don't know where it's gone. And then here you have my forever. So you have a different connection. We have a puzzle now. We have this leather keychain. You know, we have some mouse pads. Some mouse mats, we have the seatbelt covers, and so many different products. Now, hold on. I don't know what's going on with that computer. I have the other computer there, but I don't know what's going on here. Oh, maybe it's the battery. But I'm gonna let me plug this and then we can resume to the video and see what Filthy Frankie is all about. I don't know if he took some dope before he went live, but he already looks crazy right from the beginning. Okay.
He mentions V Bennett's name. I think it might be about 30 minutes in.
Yeah, we're gonna see. But thank you for telling me. You know, I wouldn't have looked at it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, no, because I watch it because I just waiting to hear him say something about me. You know, so I'll have to just jump on his head. You know, but yeah, bro.
They're weak.
That UK, you know, not, you know,
they're
man.
Weak. It's just a week. He knows he's going down. He knows that Polite. I cannot predict the future, but Polite Polite will most likely be convicted and he will do time. You know, so
Tory Lanez he's been sentenced today, isn't he, for shooting Megan
I didn't
Stallion.
know.
Yeah, he's sentencing at the moment, I think.
Oh, I didn't
Tory
know that.
Lanez.
So
So we've got quite a few people in prison. Young Thug. There was a few
to be
more,
sentenced.
and some of
No,
them
hold
have
on.
been murdered.
But
Young Dolph, sleep in peace, which is a horrible thing. You know, you lose your
well,
life over this, you know.
but
So
I
I'm
don't
not
see
sure.
any. I see that he is to be sentenced, but okay, well, we'll see later on. So, hold on 1 second, please. Okay. Okay.
I was watching that
Oh.
Nate Diaz fight as well today.
Oh, I'm surprised. No, Jake Paul did his thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was very surprised. You
I
know,
still thought Diaz won, but I don't know. I'm a bit
well,
biased, I suppose.
I didn't watch the full fight.
Yeah.
I've watched some recap. Or maybe it was a full fight, but I went. I think it was
He's a
full
big
fight, but
fella.
I
He's
went
not
fast
small.
forward. You know, yeah,
He's not
yeah.
small.
But
He's a big fella. I think he
you
must be
know,
on steroids, man. He looks jacked up.
I don't know. Maybe he's
I
trained
don't know if they
hard.
test
You
them.
know, but you know, that's just two different disciplines. You know, mixed martial art. You know, it's not the same as
Yeah.
traditional boxing. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they want a rematch, and Jake Paul is ready to do the MMA thing. So you know,
Oh,
but
really?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. You
Ooh.
know, but hold on, let me just keep track of the
Yeah, sorry.
comments. Hold on. No, it's all good. No, we have time. We'll have time. But just I don't want to be too late with the comments because sometimes I have like 50 comments and stuff. So
Sorry,
um
Shaq, I can't press the like button yet because I'm on here, so I'll have to come off. I don't think I can do
no,
it.
don't worry, it's all good, bro. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
I'm gonna do it when I
No,
come off.
yeah, no problem. Vibenet says he wants the F Sachetta cup. Young Hero, I'm mad I can't buy mine yet. I have to get my sis to get it.
I think
Tease
they're
for
gonna be
second
sold out,
suspect
isn't they?
can be sent to Sheriff Eric Levitt. Okay, so people can send tips to the sheriff. What did you say, brother? Jade.
Oh, the cups. Sorry, the
Yes.
cups are gonna be sold out, mate.
Oh, well, maybe when Polite will be convicted. Now, oh, thanks, Bennett. I might get the civilization hat instead. What if the second suspect need money and does a GoFundMe? Wish I could come up more often, V Bennett, but I'm usually working and I'm 15 hours ahead. I'm in your future. Yeah, he's in the future for real. All right.
15
So,
hours. Wow. Wow.
so here, what was it? There it is.
Threatened you and you got a husband that can reach all the way out there. Let me just say this right now, Mary. And you got a husband that can. Another comment talking about Nepal Shadar threatened you and you got a husband.
And is it a lie? Didn't the Pasha should have threatened to use some sort of a mystical, spiritual ways to? It's not a lie. It's a fact. We heard woof woof. But hold on, I'm gonna close this here. I'll share that one. Okay, let's continue.
Husband that can reach all the way out there. Let me just say this right now, Mary.
Now, you see how closely they're watching the comments? Because what he's just talking about, that the sister Curse of Hammurabi said, she wrote that in a comment. You know what I'm saying? Filthy Frankie, you're a fucking bitch. You're a monkey ass bitch. You're a lame dude, man. Why don't you have any smoke for the rapists and the child molesters? You want to tell us how old the ICPK member was? The one that was found guilty of child molestation? The one that Chris Henry P. Harris said is Tazayak's cousin? Or you want to hide that? Do you want to wait for Polite's trial and when he's going to tell on you guys to reveal to the world, okay, that girl was that young? Why do you wait? Why do you protect them? Plus, punks another. You still haven't denied being in a relationship with Nikki Chanel when she was 15 and you were in your 30s. You asked her, you told her in that pre-recorded conversation that you pretended was a live phone call. You told her that Ben was saying that you had sex with her when she was 15 and you were 33. She did not deny it. She said he wants to be famous. Then you try to intimidate, talking about we can sue them. And she was like, for what? He has nothing. So you have not denied the relationship. She has not denied the relationship. But at least tell us how young that girl was. And for the record, you want to tell us who Reggie was talking about? But anyway, let's continue, man.
Fuck your husband. Check.
They're heated. They are very heated. very salty, you know. Oh, all right.
Hey, look at the poster behind there with Ankh, yeah, and look at Siku. He's dressed in the traditional thing, yeah. Look at
Yeah.
Ankh in the NASA. He ain't
No,
got
no, no.
no
It's pseudo killers. It's the same design as NASA, but it says pseudo killers. He was actually
Okay.
kicked out. He was actually kicked out of the pseudo killers. You
Oh
know.
really? But I mean, he's not
Yeah.
a scientist. He's not even
No,
a
it's not.
scientist. So this is what I
It's
mean. Again, this.
no,
Sorry, I mute up now.
no,
Just
it's
want
so
to
good.
throw that
It's so
in.
good. It's so good. And yes, he says confirming that she mentioned something about her husband. I'll be back in a bit. Gotta finish my laundry. Yeah, no problem, sister. But let's continue. Dude is real salty. He's in here saying "f the husband." What? The husband didn't say anything. Hold on. The husband didn't say anything. He's salty, man. They know they share some wrong information. And instead of owning up to it, and here they are talking smack. So hold on. I don't know if it is over. So I'm gonna go there and see. Just give me 1 second. I don't see anything. I have to start again. Just saving the stuff from my phone. That's all. I'm gonna start again. Just give me one
Jack,
moment,
I think you
please.
should do a belt, do some belt designs. So
Oh,
so Andrea we could put like Andrea on it. Andrea, Andrea, we could get you like personalized belt, something with it,
yeah.
They
Well,
say
I
you
have
don't want say you don't want this smoke, right?
Boy, I wouldn't want it
Hey,
from you, I tell you.
that's a good. I'm gonna. That's the nice one. You don't want this smoke.
You ain't seen Usain Bolt. They said there's no faster man than Usain Bolt. Watch when Andrew's running me down, boy. Aye.
No, you don't want this smoke. That's a nice one. 'Cause usually people say, "I want the smoke," but this one is nice. You don't want the smoke. Okay, so continue here. We can't say we are surprised that Scam Cheddar cursed her husband. Oh, we have divinely inspired in the place to be. All right, let's continue.
Let me just say that off the goddamn rip. My husband hang out with all these elected officials. Fuck you and your husband. Because you
No, Senator, fuck you. You are a bitch. You are a sucker. You are a coward. You are a protector. You are a protector of child molesters and rapists. You invited them on your panel, knowing what they did. You remember this, Filthy Frankie? Let me remind your memory. Seems you're suffering from memory loss. Now, you remember you and Bobby Banger talking about your friend, your brother that slept at your house?
How about the mighty fucking Hebrew? This nigga went to jail for rape, dog.
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
And that
don't
nigga
fuck
back
this.
in the community like everything good. Hebrews quiet. What about
Back in the community, like everything good. Well, he was on your panel, like everything good.
let's not forget the mighty Hebrew nigga who you get constantly on your channel, who's on all the Hebrews channel. Don't forget the mighty Hebrew, the bald head nigga, been already incarcerated in prison for molesting a young child. He came home and they violated him again because the nigga was trying to fuck with another child.
So you see how much of a biatch you are, Brother Sanetta. I don't know if you know what I say, Brother Sanetta. Punk Sanetta. You don't insult the person that molested a young child. Go ahead, Brother JTV.
Sorry to cut you.
Okay.
One of the musicians in England called. He was in the a UK band. Yesterday in prison in Wakefield, which is one of the most notorious prisons in England. This is where they send all the bad boys, all the bad white men, all the bad, and they cut him in his face. He got stabbed. So just want to throw that in there that, in the UK prisons, you do certain crimes, that's what could happen to you, so just thought he's the group's called Lost Prophets. If anybody wants to know, I can't remember his full name. Just thought I'd throw that in.
That's what's up. I mean, the stabbing in England, I mean, especially London, you know, they're notorious for that. You know what I'm saying? You see, in America, you may not know that because you guys are used to the bulletproof vest. But in England, in London particularly, the police are wearing a knife-proof vest. You know, I mean, they used to. I don't know now, but when I was in England, they used to.
Well, just up the road from me, well, in my area, every year, they start the murdering, you know, especially in my area. The last one was a young Asian lad, and I tell you what, the footage was so terrifying.
Was it the one with the swords?
Yeah, the one with the sword. Yeah, the sword. Yeah. Listen, these boys, right?
You see the arms falling off and all that. I mean, they came out of the car with some machetes.
Well, he killed the guy. He killed the guy. He killed him in broad daylight, Shaka. I'm talking about
maybe not talking about the house. Yeah, maybe we're not talking about the same one, because the one I saw, they came out. I think they were kind of masked a little bit, but they attacked several people. One of them managed to run away, and then they obviously they were trying to protect themselves, and like you will see the body. I mean, they really went at it. I was like, damn, bro, they're like, middle of the street.
And one of the biggest cases in England, which would affect us because it's one of our brothers that got murdered, was Stephen Lawrence. I don't know if anyone doesn't know about that. Please go and check out Stephen Lawrence's case, where the Metropolitan Police,
some
racist white gangs,
like neo-Nazi type
they
of
were
people.
Racist. His best friend ran off. Poor guy. He could never forgive himself. Stephen Lawrence was an architect. It was a soft, wasn't really trained. Like how we are. You maybe you're not going to be trained, but you might have to go and do a little self-defense or some sort of.
Yeah, because you never know.
You never know when them guys, and they're not going to play with you. They're trying to kill you.
Or carry, a pepper spray or something like that. I mean, in France, you're never allowed to carry one in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Or something.
Yeah.
Not condoning violence, but it's about self-protection, because at the end of the day, you're dealing with someone that's going to try to kill you. Now, these guys got these swords on them, right? Listen, this sword was like the size of I've got a ruler here. I don't know, is it 100 centimeters? It was about 100 centimeters long, and they have it down in their trousers. You wouldn't even know, and this is you're so it's crazy out here. Hey, but back to this punk here, right? He really, when they're talking about sociopaths, what does that make them? And that Nepal, when she talked about your daughter, what does it make her?
They are sociopaths, And for the record, you see, I'm glad you mentioned this, because now that my channel is back, I can show it to the people. She's the first one who came out insinuating. And you see on my channel, you go here, shorts. Let's listen to this punk.
You're a pervert. And why, if you're so worried about children, why are you always putting your children up on the internet with all these perverts? If there's so many perverts on the internet, why are you always putting your daughter on your lap, showing her to the internet?
Anyway, now let's go back to.
Man. Come on, man. How can anyone? It's foul, man. Disgusting.
She has some mental issues, obviously, and she's the one who blasted her husband a few days ago on Judas Nasty's panel. And Judas Nasty wished death on Sanada and his whole family. He even wished that Sanada's daughter get raped. I don't see Sa having any smoke for Judas Nasra, but anyway.
Can't go around. Your husband know that you running around labeling people, calling them pedophiles and all of that. Do your husband know you be on these goddamn?
Enki called Sanada a pedophile several times. Sanada had Enki back on his panel because Enki gave him money. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many, and it's okay. When WAC 100 violated verbally Sanada had no smoke.
Channels.
Same for Tazaya. When he was verbally violated by WAC 100, he had no smoke.
Falsely accusing grown-ass men of being pedophiles. So fuck you and your husband. Make sure he get this video, because I'm damn sure gonna hit him up.
You're gonna hit him up? Now, Filthy Frankie, you may have forgotten this as well when you were protecting ICPK, when Konat told the world that they teach that they can have sex with a girl as young as 9 years old.
I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm an Israelite and Tazariak Israelite. And I think his doctrine is off compared to what we teach it. We both had the same mission, but he's telling the Israelites it's okay to mix race, right? He's telling that they got a doctrine saying that if a child reached a flower, they could be 15 or 9 years old, you can have sex with them.
Okay,
This is what they
now
teach.
you talk about running.
And here, punk, Sanera, bitch ass, sucker, you hooker. You remember that ICPK member? You know about this. How old was the girl when she was molested, and how old was the ICPK guy? Why don't you give his government name to the public? You're protecting those child molesters and rapists.
Polite, if let's say Polite is innocent, he could be a partial victim. You know, maybe he broke up with the girl. Who knows, you know, what happened in that instance. But the only true victim is that girl. So I think that's what we need.
And I think that's being a hypocrite, because you have a member of ISUPK who was locked up for child molestation, for rape, or whatever it is, and y'all still support him. Here it is, Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all wouldn't support him. See the double standard?
What
you have
double
a member
standard?
in ISUPK, which y'all support him financially. You put money on his books, but Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all
This how I know you taking a strong.
double standard.
This how I know you take a strong position of Polite's innocence, regardless of waiting till the verdict come, because you keep bringing up the same exact thing, even though I've explained the position dozens of times. How many times do I have to explain the same exact position? So in that instance, the brother took a lot of.
Even if you explain it, it still remains the same, though, Captain.
No,
you still support
what
remains
the same?
Guilty.
But what remains the same, though?
That he was found guilty.
Definitely was found guilty, but he also
Polite was not found guilty.
I'm not saying don't support him, though. Right,
brother. You said if the brother come on my channel, you done.
Wait, wait.
And you know you got me, man. You got me. I said, all right, brother.
That's right. Right. But
now I have changed the title of the video, and I'm just gonna take a screen capture. Hold on. Give me a few seconds. I have the ad. There it is. So I'm gonna do a screen print. There it is. Now let me change thumbnail. Won't be long. Oh snap. The file is bigger than 2 megabytes. Okay, so gonna have to do some file reduction. I'm gonna have to compress the image. It's the first time I have that actually. Oh, you know what? I may be able to change it on the StreamYard. It may be quicker. So edit.
I was told by a Hebrew Israelite in America that Captain Tazariak was kicked out of their church, and he's regarded as the Antichrist.
I think somebody said that he used to be in church or something like that. But okay, the broadcast will be scheduled in the future. Okay, I cannot change the thumbnail here. So okay, I'm gonna upload there, and I'm gonna do that, resize it. Okay. Wrong format allow. What format is it then? Dang. So picture size reduction. Size reduction. Reduce images. Select. Okay. Now let's see. Download. Sorry, it takes a little while. Okay, capture. And after that, I'll be on my way. So capture. That's the one. And it works. Good.
Well, I'm getting well into
So,
that.
the title is now responding to Punk Sanada the Biatch. That's much better.
Well,
That's much
yeah,
better.
I think
Love
that's
Milfro has joined us. You know.
yo,
What
love
you said? Go
bro.
ahead,
Love
Jade.
bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Jade.
No, I was like referring to V Bennett's show. Should check it out, everyone. When he done the go. Oh man, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna do my studying. So we're learning lots of different stuff. So I didn't realize that it was a different. That I've heard the music before, and I've even heard it in London. So it's global, and it was born in his hometown of Washington DC, which is great.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Sorry, I was just gonna look up the word sociopath because I want to
Yeah.
see, because she does explain what it is in my dictionary, so I'm just looking for it.
She went on Judas Nasti's panel saying that she was being mistreated by that dude. That dude accused her publicly of stealing money from the debate between Jabari and Garfield. And she went back on the panel and nothing happened. And they had the nerves to talk about sociopaths. Oh my goodness. Let's continue that vid.
I got him. I know where he at. I know who he is. I got the nigga. So we're gonna see if your husband gonna chastise your raggedy ass and put a goddamn chain on you, bitch.
So I let her fuck you. You're straight up bitch. You're straight up bitch. Nepal blasted you. She blasted you. Now you know she went with Kid Priest, don't you?
He need to put a goddamn chain on your ass because you running around here like Scooby.
We have a bitch ass which is probably Sanetta with a funny username. Be a man and show your face, punk bitch. Is backstage.
Dude, following Shaka Doo. And you running around like
That's what's bothering him. That's what's bothering him. This dude, man, he's losing his punk ass, man. I reading the private message, punk sucker. Man, please, the bitch made won't show their face and thinking they're gonna get some airtime here, and they are running with some child molesters and rapists. And get the fuck out of here, man. As a matter of fact, let me boot you out of here. You're gonna come back like a bitch. And that you, Sanada?
like a goddamn dog. So we're gonna see if your husband know what the hell you're doing.
Get your own lyrics, bitch ass Sanada. Wolf Napashada, she said that she's been like a dog to you, and I have her on tape saying that. Now, who is talking about? He's talking about his sister, Curse of Hammurabi, who's in the panel with us. I'm feeling Jimi Hendrix. Now,
so when you tell your husband who arms can reach all the way out there in New York and all over the goddamn place, make sure you tell him that you are accusing and falsely accusing people of being pedophilias and all of that shit. So I don't give a fuck about you.
You're accusing people of being pedophilias. His English is particular. I mean,
no one accused him of anything. No one accused him of anything. We said that he's
Enki
not calling them out.
accused him. Enki accused him. He has no smoke for Enki because he accepted Enki
did you
back
ever say
on his
that?
panel and the money. He's a bitch. See, he's tough with the females, He's tough with the females, How many times does he curse his own wife? But anyway.
You or your husband.
Oh, I also played. You better. How you doing, brother?
Yeah. I came to join the party, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you right, VB?
Me, man. Seeing him angry like this. Yo, I have to tell you, man, I'm very good at reading body language, yo. It's really one of my things. And I'm telling you, this guy is actually very upset right now. He's really upset. It's something like this thing about this donation thing. It's really got to him, man. I think it's like it's not. He must. But I got to tell you also. I mean, there's no indication coming from them that it's not a scam either. So, I mean, from what I could see, right? So it just seems like, yo, you know, Cursa Hammurabi, she caught them. She caught them and called them out scamming. And this dude
before Chief X went live. Before Chief X went live.
Yeah, before any of us had a live. I didn't know shit about that. She caught. That's what his anger tells me, man. That she caught him. Listen to this guy. I mean, wouldn't you just ignore it? Wouldn't you, a person, if there was nothing true about it, wouldn't you just ignore it? If it doesn't affect you, wouldn't you just ignore it? Right. So this tells me that what she did, it's
hit a nerve.
It exactly hit dog holler, and it hurt. It's hurting. Like, it's not just like a it's like a it's like a real hit dog, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. When you lick the dog and it run off.
This dog got hit hard. It's not just a little hit. I've never seen him like this. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
I've seen him curse people out. I've seen him be on a what do you call it? Geeked up high, tripped out, cursing people out also. Yeah. But this is like, I can see deep inside of him, like inside of his. I can
see a difference.
Yeah,
I can see a difference myself.
Like,
he's not the same.
Like, really got to them, I think so. Kudos to you, Cursor Hammurabi.
Yeah. Busted. Those guys are busted. You know. You see, what the hell is this old fool wearing? He's trying to be like Polite now. Polite used to dress with similar thing. You know, I don't want to say the name of that Italian designer stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Is that Nepal's headscarf he's got on?
We should ask him. Maybe it's Nikki Chanel's headscarf.
Well, you know what I mean? Probably, yeah. You don't know now. He's got so many women in his life. What do you want more than one woman for? Well, look, it's up to you, but I find it suspect.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because we have some people who are close to him who said that his wife, Cynthia, his first wife, pulled out a knife on him.
Uncle Sook said
that. I'm sorry that he pulled a knife.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry. Yeah, that he pulled a knife on her, and that she cut his face. That he has the scar.
Where is that cut though? Where? Because I never see the cut.
Maybe we need a closer, but you know.
Yeah.
I didn't say
face to face.
I didn't say they said it. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Like he's got makeup on.
Also,
yeah, he may be hiding it with makeup. But it looks like here we see a scar here. Dear, I don't know if you see my cursor.
Oh, right, I see that.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it looked like he got a scar there. But Shaka, you should also review the comment he's talking about, because he's actually describing her comment totally different. In my view, he's saying all kinds of shit she didn't say.
Yeah, true. He's trying to flip it. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have to worry about this, brother, because it would take me time to find the comment of the sister.
Oh, I got
it. You got it?
Well, I thought he was commenting too. She made a comment on when the video's finished, you can also comment. She made a comment there. I believe that's the comment he's talking about. But
yeah, I can show it actually. I can show it. Hold on, I'm gonna do that. So
I found a word here that describes his demeanor: sourpuss, bad-tempered person.
Is he?
So here, there it is. Can you see it, brothers and sisters? No, you can see it.
Exactly.
Yes.
This is what actually was about. And he forgot that part. He neglected to mention.
No, he's switching things and deflecting and just lying as usual, you know. But this is the link that I've shared in the chat already. Is Reggie Mabry from House of Cautious Mess scamsplaining? And here, Curse of Hammurabi wrote, "Oh, y'all here on the pod threatened me indirectly in her last live stream. She better be careful. My husband golfs with the commissioner and mayor and has arms with Long Rich." You see? So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
She's responding to a threat. And
that Nepal issue
his wife made about her.
Exactly.
Right. And if you hear it, the way he talks about it, you talking about your husband could do all this and got long arms and long reach. It's like, yo, dude.
He's making it like Curse of Hammurabi threatened them. You know,
Yeah,
this is
she's
ridiculous.
talking about the fucking law, Sonetta. She's talking about the fucking law. Okay. And you know, that's the problem with Sonetta, man. He's got real big problems. He got real big problems because he doesn't want to submit to any type of order. He don't want to submit to the law, and he doesn't want to submit to the streets either, because the streets, after you go around threatening people's mothers, fathers, sisters, kids, nobody gives a fuck what you think anymore, dude. You're fucked up. You have fucked up.
He is.
Everybody, every black person that watches you make these threats understands what happens. You're fucked. You know, it's just that simple. He's the man who says black people ain't shit.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Listen to this punk bitch.
So he doesn't know when it's coming, and he doesn't know where it's coming from, because he's cursed out so many people and fucked over so many people. He's going to end up, I mean, the shadow is coming from him. The shadow of African spirit is coming. The old slaves that have died in New York and been buried in those cemeteries, these people, the suffering of the African American slave is coming for Sonetta.
And Nepal ain't gonna do nothing about it in the spirit world, because Nepal should die. We have that on tape, made fun of somebody that lost a child, talking about their son is working for her in the spirit world or something to that effect. So listen to Sonetta insulting all black people.
One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day, but nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people is fucked up. This slavery shit, I gotta blame it all on slavery, you hear me? This slavery shit done fucked up our mental, everything, man. We ain't shit as a people. We still trying to live off of what our fucking ancestors did 100 goddamn years ago. We built this. We built America. We built that. Okay, granted, you built all that shit. Now that the white man is not hitting you in the back, nigga, no more to make you build it, here's the question I got for you, What the fuck are we building today? When you ain't being forced to build nothing. What are you building today, What is black people building today?
Daniel Williams has joined us, you know, and he wrote B.O.B. always there for the cosign. Yep. When he said black people ain't shit, it was aka Bobby Banger, who was anyway, let's didn't know. No. There it is. Let's continue with this.
Pedophilias and all of that shit. So I don't give a fuck about you or your husband. Evidently, you don't know who I am. Bitch. Tell him
No, you're the bitch, Sonetta. And we know, you know, Anki said that you deal with cocaine. Many people said that this dude is a drug addict, you know, for years, you know. But Anki knows him well. Sonetta, Filthy Frankie said himself that he knows Anki very well, that he even knows Anki's father, you know.
We know who he is. He's the dude that got fresh cases of molestation in Harlem and the Bronx, but ain't told nobody anything else since then. He just been sitting on them. You know,
He's the dude who puts like
Garfield.
Yeah, and I played that earlier, and he's also the dude who came up bootlegging people. Here's the proof. Who said it? He said it. That punk bitch Sonetta.
Another joint. Hold this up right here. Another joint right here. My Oswald Quake, Freemasonry, the origin of Freemasonry. Now look at me right quick. I think Oswald crazy. This message is for you. Oswald don't like nobody getting his information out, but this is not this Negro information. This right here belongs to all of us, man. Yo, Oswald crazy, stop calling me, asking me if I'm selling your tape. Hell no, I ain't selling your tape. Whenever you go.
Hell no, I ain't selling your tape. And he's showing it. Imhotep University TV has joined us. Let's continue with the vid.
I called you a bitch too. Tell them all that. The fuck about you or your husband.
You see what's funny? If, for example, Curse of Hammurabi's husband is in front of Sanada, what is he gonna say? Is he gonna have the same energy? I mean, man.
Check
Let's
this
continue.
out.
Yeah, bro.
Check
Go
this
ahead.
out. You know, see, this is the I think critical thing here. Well, one of the main critical elements here that I see popping out. He thinks name calling replaces her calling him out on the scamming. And see, as you can obviously tell, it doesn't. And see, so if he had a chance to have a choice to say, would I rather call her a bitch, or would I rather have had her not call me a scammer, right? And not question us raising the money the way that we're doing it and insisting that this person is someone's child that we know, you know? This is the funny thing about it. Obviously, he would have chose her to not call them out. And guess what? Name calling can't take that back or change it, the effect of it. So, I mean, that's the problem with him. That's his problem. He's resorting to name calling, but it has no effect. It doesn't change what's been done. The die has been cast, in other words. So it's kind of like his name calling wears out, man. Like the first time you hear him say the word bitch, it kind of, you know, it's like alarming, like, whoa, do I, you know, what's up with this dude? But after a while, you realize there's nothing else behind it.
And he insults her, then her husband. I mean, this dude is foul. But let's continue.
Miriam, I'll be in Chicago. I'll be in Chicago soon.
Well, just let it be known before you get
Is that
there.
the threat part? So
Let it be known when you're there. You know what I'm saying? Don't go there and do your thing and then leave and then show some footage of you being there. Since you really act like you want to see some
But
people,
look.
you know what I'm saying? Let it be known for real.
But look, Shaka, listen, rewind what he just said, dog. Just rewind it 2 seconds.
He threatened her there,
Oh,
said
yeah,
that he's going to Chicago or something.
Tell them all that. The fuck about you or your husband. Miriam. Bitch. Tell him I called you a bitch too. Tell them all that. The fuck about you or your husband. Miriam. I'll be in Chicago. I'll be in Chicago soon. Bitch. Now let's get into, I got that out the way.
Yeah, he got that
Now
out of the
check
way.
this out.
But hold on. Let me just say this. Like you have said, Brother V. Bennett, he's diverting, but he has not yet addressed the false information they made. Maybe he will later on, but go ahead, VB.
Yeah, exactly. And also the name calling won't change it. So even saying you're going to be in Chicago won't change it. See, this is the critical thing. Again, that's why I was asking if he had a choice. This is the critical thing here. If he had a choice to choose one or two of two things, to say what he said right here, any of what he said right here, or to have had her not say what she said, the choice is obvious. He would have rather had her not say what she said.
And
that. So in other words, that was the more critical move that she made. What he's doing right here, it really doesn't mean anything.
And Loki, that punk bitch here is most likely Sanada, or maybe Pum Pum Smash. But no, I think that's really Sanada there. I don't think Pum Pum Smash would do that. Now, there it is of the panel, of the back chat. This is Loki threatening, intimidating Loki threatening. Like, I will be in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Why you want to be in Chicago? Because she made a video addressing something that was in the news? Because she was reporting the news?
It's stupid to do, because if you had to defend yourself and you don't have to defend yourself, you don't have to say anything. And guess what it's going to look like? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's going to look like this person had all the mouth talking about he going to Chicago, and then all of a sudden, bow! And you just say to the police, Madman came from New York to Chicago, where I live, to threaten me. I had to kill him.
Hold
Bam.
on,
Just play that clip.
hold on. Palm Beach Sanetta or whoever's groupie, sucking on his
Oh wow.
buttocks. You know what I'm saying? Stop, goddamn, trolling right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking the dude out. He keeps coming back and typing messages in the private chat. But like Wild Funk wrote, Curse of Hammurabi on the Degenerate Savage. That's the username of our sister. Wild Funk wrote, "You touched the degenerate soul, sis." Yeah, she touched Sanetta's soul right now. He probably cried. He probably cried
And
before
you know
the
why?
live stream.
You know why she touched his soul? Because he's a fucking sociopath. Because a normal person wouldn't be bothered with this shit. Hit dog holler. There have to be so much real about what she said and what's been said, that it's like if he was up to do any good, and if he had a clear thinking mind, he would have walked away a long time ago. He thinks he can control people. That's what a sociopath thinks. He's resorting to threatening people. That's what a sociopath does. You see, but the problem with Sonetta is he's a sociopath, but he has nothing backing him. He is a coward sociopath.
He's a straight coward.
So when it comes down to it, he does nothing himself. He doesn't have the balls or the manhood instilled in him to do anything for himself. You see, that's the problem there. So it's like a bad combination. It's like sociopath in the brain, when it comes to being upset and the threats. And then when it comes to like doing something, he's stuck. Because see, a person that would really do something wouldn't go through all these antics that he go through. They wouldn't be up here hooping and hollering and shit and all of this stuff. They wouldn't do it because those things don't go together. It's now he's not a real deep sociopath. A real deep ass sociopath, a real deep one, might not say anything at all. Just smile in your face, and then next thing you know, you're in an ice freezer. But Sonetta is just your little petty ass sociopath. He's gonna beat up on women, probably take advantage of girls, and then it stops there. That's what I think. I mean, I'm just saying how I see it, dog.
Check this out.
Man, I agree. I agree 100%.
You see Polite here? You see the stuff on his head? It's another Palm Beach. Stop coming under some other username. Oh, he bounced. I was about to kick him off. He bounced this time. Now, I guess he saw that. He's like, damn, man. But anyway,
it's a good look at that outfit. He looked like he on riding Polite's nuts, man. God damn. You want to be polite.
Well, he's been riding Polite. And check this out, ladies and gentlemen.
He even said he loved them. He loved his wives and shit.
He said that Polite ran off with his wife's niece or wife's cousin. And he had no problem with that until they have money issue. This is Polite's Instagram page, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
You see his scarf on the head?
And you know what?
Sal is a copycat.
And you know what,
he's a copycat.
Whoever said that shit ain't made in China either, man, because they bootleg shit like this every day. This Louis Vuitton shit now, that's on the market everywhere. I mean, really. I'm just saying.
Okay, I don't know. Hold on. Is that the real one?
Don't ever forget they bootleggers.
Yeah, that's
Don't ever forget that when you look at this shit, yo. This shit probably made in Taiwan, China, got a fake ass Louis tag
there
on
it
it.
is.
Do you know people that rock Louis Vuitton, they don't even want real Louis Vuitton shit anymore? They have the money, but they see the knockoffs are even cheaper. And they're like, why should I spend my money on when the knockoff is just as good? It's
the
crazy.
scarf on his head. I mean, this is. But anyway, let's go back to 50 Frankie. Now that Palm Beach came out with a clown emoji. Man, please, Peach Sanada, you're such a biatch. I wish you guys could see the back chat. I wish you could see the back chat. But anyway, he's a top-notch instigator. Sanada looks like a yag about to sing YMCA. He's a top-notch extortionist. See, just stole his style. I can't get with that. Bitter. Size mad now. He's probably, snorting or something, And he's back again. Fuck you, Sanada, bitch ass. Come with your real username, punk bitch.
But
So
look,
let's go back to the vid. Hold on,
that's
hold
what
on.
I'm saying, man. After a while, you gotta stop calling people these things because it don't have the same effect. It doesn't have like after you go through a whole like slew of people cursing them out and la la la, and then you haven't done anything to none of them, then people start figuring out that it's just like this is it.
Papa Smurf podcast, son.
It's like, what the fuck?
So
And
I was
I'd
gonna
be
be crying,
real
man.
careful about threatening motherfuckers in Chicago too. I would be very careful about that. But
Yeah.
just anybody,
No.
because no one in Chicago, they don't have to be a criminal to shoot
They
your
don't
black
play.
ass. Like really,
They don't
straight
play.
up. If you're
He's just
threatening,
talking smack. He's just talking smack,
crazy,
man.
man.
He's just talking smack, man. I mean,
But even
this
if it
punk
went,
ass
if
bitch.
it went down, all they have to do is replay that clip. He's saying that he's coming down there.
That's
so
what I'm
it's just
saying.
in self-defense. Simple.
It's stupid.
Self-defense.
But
Man's an idiot.
He's a dumbass.
So don't go to Chicago,
So
Sonetta, 'cause
I'm saying this, not Nepal. I'm saying this. Give a damn. I stand on mine. So we're gonna deal with this right here first, and then we're gonna get into opening up the doors. And what is a sociopath? If y'all want to add more names to it, I got Shaka Doodoo, I got Neil X, and it's
Hold
all
on.
gonna make
Stop
sense.
it for a
I
second.
got Shaka.
Oh, he mentioned 0x. He mentioned 0x because 0x had the nerve to be so disrespectful. But it's all good. This is your reward, 0x. Capping for the dude. That's the dude you had on your. That's the dude she had on the panel for 5 hours. But go ahead, VP.
You should get him on the panel, on camera, right? On camera.
He's too
And
bitch
then-
late to come on the panel.
And then yeah,
He knows
because
it.
you know why he's never gonna come on this panel? Because we're gonna have a spelling test live. And you ain't gonna be able to look down at your paper.
He's gonna fail.
Look away to read nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna call it out. See,
Spell
you know,
Yeah,
Because-
spell sociopath.
Nepal won't be here to read for him.
he talking about what's a sociopath? Can you spell sociopath? You got to spell it first before you can look it up in the dictionary.
He might phone Bobby Banger. He be like,
Listen. He's so mad. Look at this. You see that? That's my
Another
face.
one.
You see that? Look.
He's
Bring
obsessed
him
with
up, man.
Sanada, you punk bitch.
Bring him up.
No, but I want him to come on his use his webcam.
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Then I can curse his beach ass out, you know. But you know, maybe when he's streaming, because he cannot really read too well. So maybe when he's streaming, some people just tell him what to say, on the headphones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's back again. Punk bitch, come with your webcam, you punk sucker bitch. But anyway, let's continue here.
Shaka Doodoo, Neil X, Funky Throne, Uncle Big Nose, Chief X, the Gay Knights.
Chief X, you heard that? The capping for Sa, still defending him. I ain't saying it's coming. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Damn, punk bitch Sanetta, come
You
with
really
your
gotta be
webcam.
fucked up to have all of these people coming, because most of these people don't even like each other. I don't fuck with Chief X or Neo Zero, whatever her name is. But to have all of these people all saying fuck Sonetta, you really got to be fucked up.
Yeah,
that's like a hell of a job.
And it's funny, the least it just keeps on expanding.
He's unifying motherfuckers.
You know?
What?
Man, you and Thanos, Sanetta.
This is crazy,
Punk
man.
bitch Sanetta. And he's here again. Bitch Sanetta, use your webcam, punk bitch. But here, next time he comes up, ask him to spell sociopath, and you let him on if he spells it correctly. Give him three tries. Man, that's about that life. Ain't gonna talk about live facts. All right,
Tell him to spell misogynist. And
Some people call them the Torah Knights, the Gay Knights, Judah Naz, Miriam Diaba, and Funky Throne. A few, so y'all can add more to it.
You can't read them.
Break down this definition.
Yeah, he can't even read. He's struggling.
And the part goes in, y'all gonna say, yeah, they got to be. When you look at their channel, you'll see that there's nothing of positivity coming from that, from teaching. Is
All right. So he says when you look at that channel, it's nothing coming from positivity from teaching. All right. Let's just do here. So that's my channel here, right? What's my main video? You only see here now this live stream because I'm live. Otherwise, my main video is which one? That one there, Kemet Emad before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. How many views can you see? 400,000 views, right?
Yeah.
Now, what do we see here? We see Vizier Passer. That's a Ramses II exhibit.
Yeah.
But what does Sarada think about what Ramses said?
Shaka, I don't give a fuck what Ramesses said. I'm Sarnetta. Ramesses was just another man, bro. I don't worship them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what Ramesses said. I don't give a fuck what Akhenaten said. Shaka.
Is that positivity? Now, what do we have next? Here we see first Egyptologist in the world, Haem Waset, the son of Ramesses II. See, Sarnetta, that punk bitch, she claims to be Kemetic, but he doesn't give a F what Ramesses said. Ramesses II's son, Haem Waset, is the first Egyptologist in the world, and he was a Kemetic priest. He was an Egyptian priest, and here he is on the screen, right? Now, if we go to my videos, we see the book, The Papyrus Harris. My kind audience participated in buying this book, the longest papyrus out of Egypt, right? And it was real let me know about that actual document, you see? Now, Sphinx of Ramesses II, Ritual Brazier, Anubis, Isis, and Osiris, Ostrakon of Ramesses IV in the chariot. You see? Golden top obelisk. Here, Asiatics in antiquity were white-skinned Caucasoid. You understand what I'm saying? And I could go on and go on and go on. Look at this here. Medunecher. Here, Wolf Napashada. You can see she flagged that video. She made a copyright claim. I appeal this back. You can see, and I'm going to show that when I asked Killer Priest what he thinks about the protest against molestation in New York, she did not even let him answer. That punk. Now, Sanera, is this your queen? What did you tell her when Solomon told the world that she sent some videos and pictures to him? He only asked her, how do you look like? And she was with you. What did you tell her when she went home? Here you have the link here. But anyway, I'm going to go back to the video. I want to go to the comments real quick. Love me, Fro. He's just named all the people who are messing with his money. Yeah, people who are effing up his money and his soul. The man is bleeding, y'all. He is bleeding. He has his menses. He has his menses. He has tampon on right now. He said that with his chest outstanding on it. They're just mad because I have real mycelium growing in my gardens. He don't even know which Ramesses he's referring to, or he doesn't know, because who's a Muslim? He learned the whole Kemetic thing on 125th after he got thrown out of the NBPP by Khalid Mohammed. Anyway, let's continue with this degenerate sociopath, Fiat Frankie Bicha Sanera.
All about trying to tear down, and that's what a sociopath is. So let's get right into this real quick. This real fucking talk.
Well, Sanera is tearing down anybody that's against rape and child molestation. He's been very good at that for the last few years.
But that's also not what a sociopath is. So, I mean, what the fuck? You know, it's like...
Sorry, come again, brother. What did you say?
That's also not what a sociopath is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little different than that.
I want to skip Woof Woof because, you know, she's so annoying.
Oh, yeah, she's annoying, man. It's like she got some nerve calling somebody a goddamn sociopath.
At some point.
Yeah.
He forgot to put you on the list, VB, apparently.
This is where they send.
Oh, really? Damn, man. He did that?
Yeah. He said something like that. I can't remember which part. He goes, and he called you the N-word, you know, and said that, yeah, I forgot to put you on the list.
Yeah, well, I put it to you like this, man. I mean, the reality of it is that, you know, he wouldn't stand a goddamn chance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just the reality of it. And it's like, the only question would be, in reality, face to face, the only question for me would just be like, would I want to, is this piece of shit worth like, really doing, falling for his words? Because what he tried to do is throw these words out to get you angry. But what I thought at first is that he was a person you have to stop, a person you have to take serious at threat, right? That's what I thought at first. But the shit has gone on so long now, I realized, no. This is not that dude. This is another guy. This is a guy that he's only going to talk shit. That's that dude. And see, before, because I'm the type of dude that if I take your threats seriously, I will actually show up at your fucking door. Like, seriously, if I take it seriously. Like, I mean, like, if there's any type of inclination that something have to be serious, you see what I mean? Like, that's all it is to it. You see, but I think he likes to play games. He's gotten used to talking shit and threatening people over the years and things like that. But I mean, I really hope I wouldn't respond that way, but I have to tell you, deep down inside, I do have some kind of issues like that with like, nobody's going to be threatening me. No one's going to just, try to do these kind of things. So, or my family. So, but I just think he talks shit, dude, to be honest. And if you want to test it, go fuck with my family if you want, homeboy. Like literally, I'm just telling you, go do it if you want. If you think that's your safe move, the thing that's going to keep you alive and keep your ass out on the street, one or the other, then go ahead and fuck around. It's like, I don't give a fuck about you. Why should I have to worry about you, you piece of shit? You see what I mean? I will never, ever back down from any type of threat. You see what I mean? Like, over my principles. You see? So it's like, bark all you want. That's why I said to Sonetta, I'll never talk down about your mother. I'll never talk down about your kids. I'll never talk down about your family members. It has nothing to do with them. It's you. You are the fucking problem. You see, you are the crazy motherfucker that doesn't have respect for black people. You see, you are the black man that calls every black person a nigger. You are the black man that calls black women bitches. You see, that's you. You are the dopehead black man that has to use drugs to get on fucking camera. You're the one, that's pathetic. You are the one that robbed Ashraf Kwesi. That's on your soul. See, this is your soul you're reckoning with, and you're so fucked up in the head. You're so busy screaming out at everybody that calls you out for your wrongdoing. It's you that's in trouble. Don't ever forget that. So all your threats that you can make to anyone, this just some little reverse psychology. You better run. You better run from what you've done.
And
your
reputation,
Sonetta, you're a sellout to the black cause. It's you. You were entrusted, and you got that trust, and you betrayed it. That's what that is. So run. You got some nerve thinking you chasing people around, threatening people, motherfucker. You better run. Your end is going to be a bad one. Just straight up. But go ahead.
And check this out. You see, Ashraf Kwesi should have fixed it. Oh, we lost. Okay, Jed is back. Ashraf Kwesi should have fixed his corporate muscles and had this bootlegging thief banged up when he had the chance. I heard whispers that some people put hands and feet on Sonetta because of his bootlegging of Ashraf Kwesi. By the way, Kwesi is written with an S, not a Z. But and I heard one of the guy who was involved in that is from DC. You know what I'm saying? So feel free to ask for those of you who are in communication with the Filthy Frankie byatch, if you didn't get, slapped up, over his bootlegging. But that being said, Danny Williams wrote Bob. That's Bobby Banker. Bob is a sellout as well. Sekou
Yeah,
is too.
Ching
Sekou
Ching
Keller.
Ching's on him, man. Ching Ching. When I hear how Ching Ching speaks,
What's up, Ching
when
Ching? Hope
Ching
you well,
Ching
brother.
speaks, yeah, he got that Bobby. He even Sonetta. He can't mess with certain people. I know for a fact. For a fact, what he's doing is only because it's YouTube.
Yeah.
Listen, it's only because it's YouTube. Even in his own little road on that one, wherever he is, he listen. He knows. I don't even think he knows. But boy, let him carry on.
Yeah, but
Let him carry on.
the HOK's end is near, and he knows it.
On the East
Coast. Hear that annoying lady. Look at the groupie brother La.
Look, Shaka.
Yes.
All you have to do is play the video of her cursing his ass out, calling him an abusive man, an abusive husband.
We went through that already.
What is this dude? It's like, and then he calls the woman to qualify him, to validate him, to qualify what a sociopath is. He calls the woman who calls him an abusive man. What the fuck does that make?
That doesn't make sense. The same woman who blasted him on his ops channel,
and
then
he
kicked her out. He kicked her out, and she came back.
And he got the nerve to be trying to threaten Kursa Hammurabi. It's like, dude, your own pseudo wife calls you an abusive man.
Yeah.
And
So
you
that's
got the
it,
nerve to threaten somebody else's and talk about their marriage. Like, you don't
and he
see
accused
how
her of stealing. Who are the sociopaths? They are the sociopaths.
Kursa Hammurabi
This is a
is
socio.
laughing at him.
This is a sociopath couple.
They are
Sociopathic couple.
Yeah, but the weak kind, because the real type, they would go do some real shit, like go rob a fucking bank, like Bonnie and Clyde. But these two motherfuckers, they ain't gonna do shit. They just sitting there like on YouTube, man. Airing each other shit out. It's crazy, man. Ooh.
Going to find it. Trust me, I will find it.
in games.
Nah, I'm gonna contact
People's
y'all.
lives are
I'ma
being
send them.
destroyed. People's lives are.
If you have a job, I'm going to find it. Trust.
You hear this punk bitch, Sanada? Now I don't know which person he's talking about, but whoever that is, that he's saying to the people how twisted and sick his mind is now.
Yes.
Now, over some YouTube disagreement, now he wants to find out people's jobs to get people fired, to lose their livelihood, so they can no longer take care of their families. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even if Sanada had a working, if he was employed, I wouldn't even think about doing something like that. You know what I'm saying? As much of a bitch as he is, you know what I'm saying? And like V. Bennett said, I'm not cursing his family members. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cursing his children. You know what I'm saying? Or his wife. I'm talking about, the real wife, not that jump off in the Pashada who's been sending pictures of her playing with her nanny, according to several people who said that publicly. But anyway, let's continue.
Trust me, I will find it, and I'm going to send them this shit, and I'm going to talk about how your ass, bitch, is up in here accusing people, innocent people, of being rapists and all kind of shit, bitch. So buckle up. Buckle the fuck up, bitch.
Because of Hammurabi, you touch his soul to the deepest level ever. I mean, this dude, man. And you see the smoke he has for a female? That bitch ass Sanada? Man.
I'm coming for your ass. You want to play and you want to get with them and you want to lie on me? Well, bitch, I'm gonna bring the truth. You've been stalking them brothers over there for years. You've been stalking them brothers over there for years. You know who I'm talking about. So we're gonna get together and we're gonna show you how it feels, bitch. But we're gonna tell the truth on your ass. We ain't gonna lie.
The people in Chicago, they don't play. They don't play. They're known for not playing. So he's gonna have to watch it, man.
Boy, them you
Sarnetta is not going to Chicago threatening anybody. He's not going anywhere. That's the thing about it. You have to understand. It is permitted across the United States of America to self-defend yourself. It's just that simple. So the moment he started announcing this shit, he just blew his own fucking plans. It's like, what's wrong with this guy, man?
He's an idiot. But because of how Marabi wrote, her
Look,
job
my
already
job
knows.
already knows.
Yeah.
Everybody's
So
watching you, man.
it's gonna be, hello, this is Sanada. Click. He's
You
gonna
know
send
what
some
I'm saying?
email. She's talking about me.
This motherfucker got the mayor watching his ass and shit. Everybody, this is Sonetta. Look, it's like he's at it again. This dude crazy, man. That's the thing about it, man. He has a history of threatening people over the net. So when he get a bullet in his ass, no one will be questioning if he was threatening somebody. He hasn't figured that out yet. Sonetta's got to be the dumbest motherfucker on earth. Either that or he is just a deranged. He's just deranged. He's deranged, man. I thought, anyway, let me just stop. Let me just stop, man.
No, hold on. Just one moment. Make sure the vids. Oh, it's not.
Someone
Okay, never
put
mind.
in the chat what sociopath means, because I must have an old dictionary. It's not even in my dictionary, man. I can't see it in this one. Or it might be a small, too small.
Sociopath is too sophisticated of a word for Sonetta. I'm just going to say that outright.
Beach describes him well. The best.
I mean,
Sonetta is a straight
he
beach.
got all kinds of issues, but sociopath is just too sophisticated. Like straight
and
up.
He's trying to act like and he's got Nepal to explain it to him.
The girl who's been checking her behind in injury, sending pictures of herself
what do you call
dancing,
it, baby? A
half naked, playing with her vagina, sending it to dudes online. That's a chick that he gets. The same chick who blasted him. I mean, just a few days ago, man. The same chick that he accused of stealing. That's so laughable, man.
Bring your husband out. Bring that nigga out. Bring that bitch out. Do he know you doing this shit on the internet? I don't think he knows. So yes, I'm heated.
Did you know that Nepal was checking her ass on the internet and sending that on the internet? Did you know that? Now you knew that Tahaka Bay was selling the tapes and pictures of Nepal for $5. Did you have smoke for Tahaka Bay? I didn't see you having smoke for Tahaka Bay. What did you tell your wife? All the videos of Nepal dancing in lingerie all over the internet.
But you know what's so funny? They haven't gone into disputing what anyone said. They haven't responded to what anyone said in the first place. He's just busy threatening and cursing people out. It's like, why don't he just talk about why the accusation of them scamming is wrong?
Yeah, and indeed, his technique is to intimidate people and threaten people, so he feels like, that's what I'm going to do. So if anybody wants to question me, they're going to have to think twice about it. But who's really worried about his threats?
Any professional person that their reputation has been tarnished, they would not act in this manner. They would be trying to build back the confidence of their supporters to let them know that I'm a decent person. He's just making it. I just can't believe anyone will give this man money, and it's such a tragic case that has happened. That the family probably need the help, as much help, and a lot of us would help. No one would want that to happen to anybody.
Imagine Huey P. Newton and Louis Vuitton outfit.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Like imagine his so-called mentor, any of them. You see what I mean? It's like he just don't realize how fucked up he is.
Well, even maybe Farrakhan would have said something about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I'm just like,
I don't understand. I mean,
I'm at a loss, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. And the worst part about it is that it's just a guess. It's just my guess, and I don't know. I don't have a problem saying I'm guessing, but just in terms of like profiling, type of thing, I have to say I don't really think he has that much money, and he's wearing this shit. I mean, that's got to, if this is real Louis Vuitton or real designer shit, I'm talking about real. That I have to say that he's stupid, because an intelligent person would not spend money on things like that. I mean,
Yeah,
and again, yeah, really, I'm serious.
yeah, it's true. Most people that dress like that are drug dealers, celebrities, people that's wasting their money. You know,
right?
These brands are, some of them are gay. Look, I'm not sorry, I shouldn't have said that. You know, but you know, they're
You
white
have the right to
brands.
use the word
But
gay,
it's also,
brother.
but
Okay, sorry.
yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
so
this might even be.
you know,
He might even
and
be Louis himself. He may
yeah,
have
he looked like
designed it for gay people. We
He's
don't know.
but he's put it to the
trying to get his
side.
groove back.
You know, I remember the ninjas. You remember the ninja used to put his finger around him and tie it at the back. He's tied his at the side.
You
Just
know
like
what I'm
polite.
saying?
Just like polite. The first time I see the stuff on the side like that, it's polite.
Hey,
I'm not saying nobody else did it before, but the first time I see
So they're
that,
like some fashion people,
because
you know.
usually
They're
we used to
fashion.
tie it from the back. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, and he's got the I tell you what happened. I was gonna come on the live and I tied my one at the front. You know what my dad said? Because my mum and dad are living with me at the moment, right? So in my flat, you know. So you know what my dad said to me? He goes, "Oh, you look like one of them Russian female from Russia." Yo, I took the thing off so quick. I was like, boy, Dad, I must have been trying a little style, you know. He's like, yeah, nah.
and you know what? Check this out, Shaka. That better not be Louis Vuitton. You know why? Because here's the kicker. He's goddamn French. Yes, Louis Vuitton is French. This better not be no Louis Vuitton. Sonetta.
Yes.
That
Yes, he's
is
wearing
crazy.
The French stuff.
See? You see how that works? That is so crazy. Now we can start calling him Frenchie.
You dressing like a Frenchie, sir?
French.
or are you dressing like an Italian?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Bitch,
man.
you're lying on my name. And now I'm going to clear it on my name with your ass, starting with you, bitch.
Are being taken by.
Now, this bitch has all that energy for a female. Enki
Yep.
called him a pedophile several times in 7 different videos. And he had to do it on his panel.
It's called
That makes him look, man, he's such a fucking bitch.
misogynistic, man. He's
Yeah.
publishing and calling her a bitch. You know
He's
what
a
I'm saying?
sucker,
It's
man.
like, yeah, man. He actually feels good. It's like he feels like he's talking down to her. It's like, you know, it's crazy, man. She's laughing at him though, like you're you know, what do they call it? Wretched of the earth, you know, a monster, a person like a Frankenstein monster after colonialism, just thrown together with different pieces, throw out pieces from other
Donnie
creatures
Williams makes me laugh.
to make a whole creature again. And he's just out here, bitch. That's what that is, man. You know, Frankenstein. And his name is Frankie.
Yeah.
You know, to make it even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So now we should call it Frankenstein.
Well, if you look at
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, yeah.
Wretched of the Earth. You know, if you ever read Wretched of the Earth, I mean, that's kind of like what he's going into in terms of like the soul of colonized people, you know, the mindset, the psyche, you know, it's like been put together. It's been put together. It's not what it was. It's been falsely put together. It's like a monster that's been put together, you know.
There's a Frankenstein comedy. I can't remember if Gene Wilder, Gene Hackman does. I think Gene Hackman's a blind guy. Is it Young Frankenstein? It's a black and white film. That's
Young Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein. Yeah. And you know, that also goes back to that N word, you know, the word, the bitch, also that word, the N word, you know, it's like, where does that come from in our psyche? And when we say it, how can we say it? You know, what are our feelings when we say it? And what does that say about our psyche when we examine those feelings that we have when we say it? You know, when we're saying those words, what does it say about the person? You see what I mean? That's why I don't say, I try my best. I don't even try. I just don't, it's not really that much of a part of my vocabulary anymore. Maybe once in a while I might say it to accent something, you know, that I can't really find another way at the moment. But generally, I don't use it because once I realized that has something to do with our psyche, that's coming from colonialism. Like, as much as we like to say it doesn't, that we can use it out of love and all of that, no, it's part of the monster inside of us, dude. Like, straight up. And he doesn't realize that. He don't realize it, you know. He's a laughing stock, you know, to be honest.
He is a laughing stock. He is. He only has groupies cheerleading for him. Now let me continue here with the video.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to hear that chick.
Think about it. They all think it's funny to do that. They all think it's a joke. And so when
To do what?
somebody really commits pedophilia and really do something like that,
Now you
who's going
see
to
this,
believe
right?
them? They
Stop it. Now you see he is openly lying. Like, he knows that he's lying.
Yeah,
and
he
he's
knows.
going through this act to convince his audience, but he knows he's lying. And he's trying to talk about what a sociopath is. And he's the goddamn example right out here. He's willing to go through these lengths, like to lie. He's a fucking coward, but still, he still is under, I believe, like, he shows the sociopathic shit because he's willing to take these kind of risks. Like, he's willing to risk his whole image over something that's so basic and obvious. It's obvious you don't raise money the way they did, and you don't tell fibs and lies when you're raising money. He is completely trying to overlook that and just keep doubling down on the idea, and to the point where he's trying to blame us and say they think it's funny. They don't really care about pedophilia. They don't. Dude, you don't know how crazy you look? This guy, he doesn't. He doesn't see that part. He knows he's lying, but he doesn't see how crazy he looks, dude. That's sick, man.
He thinks he thinks he looks good, man. He thinks he looks good. You know what I'm saying?
think this shit is a game, is a joke. These niggas are sociopath. They think it's cool to run around and just blame people and just call people, and they ain't, none of these niggas got no goddamn proof. Let me show you what Miriam says.
He can
She
barely
writes
get the word out of
the
his
sick nigga, V. Bennett.
There it is. V. Bennett.
Let me show you what Miriam says.
See, that comment, Sai's hurting his soul, man.
I'm gonna sample that part right there where it says my name. All right.
My goodness.
She writes the sick nigga, V. Bennett. She says, "Oh, damn, this shit is."
He's struggling to read.
Coming from him, that's a compliment.
Yeah,
look at
little,
that.
so you got to see. I got to read these little words.
Yes, read, motherfucker, read.
He said, "I have to read this little words." He needs
You have to read this shit.
He needs to be.
Hey, that's the trick. He wants you to insult him with words, with verbally all the time. It's like, no, motherfucker, we're writing here. We're gonna write our shit now. Yeah, we're gonna write it in code. The code is called English. Figure it out, byatch.
Sai is on a quest to decipher the English language.
She says, "Oh yeah, here in Nepal."
Listen, I think now in his headphones, so somebody's just reading, and he just has to repeat it at this point, man.
Threatens me indirectly in her last live stream. She better be careful. My husband golfs with the commissioner and the mayor, and his arms are long reach. Bitch, fuck your husband, fuck the mayor, and
exactly. Exactly. Yep.
You said F the mayor, man.
Hey, look, as soon as his ass
go to Chicago. See what the lawyer gonna do to you. Go ahead, VB.
Yo, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing. Never mind. I'm gonna keep it to myself, man.
Hello, go ahead, feel free.
Well, I'm just saying, he's obviously not really that cautious about what he says. But it's all good. Just let him speak, man. It's his grave.
So now you have street people in Chicago that may not like him insulting a female's husband who had nothing to do with the situation. And now he's saying F the mayor, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Of me for this is like watching a Saturday Night Live skit, man.
It
And this
is.
dude thinks he's serious, man. He thinks that intelligent people will take him serious, man.
He's
Fuck your
providing
commissioner.
content.
Tell him.
And the commissioner too.
Yeah.
So Chicago, we have a
Guess
problem.
what the video is going to be called? Sonetta, this is the mayor and commissioner.
I think they ain't gonna like it, man. I think they're gonna like it. You know, maybe they don't know.
I said it. Sarnetta said it. Fuck out of here, bitch. Do your husband know? Do the mayor know? What's it?
That you's a calling me's a pedophile.
Do the mayor know? Do your husband know? Does God know?
You know
Does the president know?
You know what I'm saying?
Does the chief of staff know? Does the FBI know? And the police? Do you know? FBI? Do you know? The comment that she left on VBNS video.
God damn. This motherfucker is
Doing on
crazy.
this internet, blaming people for all this shit? Huh? Do they know that? You've been stalking these brothers for years. And you know who I'm talking about.
No, we don't know. Fuck
No,
you,
we
son.
don't.
You've been stalking them and lying on everybody for years.
Man, please. Please.
Hiding behind a YouTube name Forever
It's
Food.
not
Bitch,
hiding.
we know you now.
You're hiding, bitch.
We know who you are.
Fuck Sanera.
And I'm gonna make sure I contact your husband one way or
That's stalker. I'm gonna tell your husband. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna tell your husband.
And I'm gonna tell you job. That ain't stalking, is it? This motherfucker's out his goddamn mind. Yo. Look, Cursa Hammurabi is down there like, thank you, Sonetta. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted on tape. God damn, dude is dumb.
another. I'm gonna make sure I get that nigga. Trust me, I got a team on that shit right now. And wherever you trust me, I got a team on that shit right now.
You know what's funny? It's a fair
Bobby
kind of-
Banger, 50-50.
It's like fair kind of one in America for the last 40 years or so. Sonetta is always like, I have a team. Man, fuck your team, man.
Yeah.
HUK is the only YouTube channel that invites convicted rapists on a regular basis, man. You know what I'm saying? I have a team. Man, please, man. If your team is so great, how come you gave some misinformation about the situation regarding the lady that was found? Man, please.
He's
man.
gonna tag in Reggie with his cigar.
He's such a sucker, man. Sonetta is such a biatch, man.
And wherever you're working at, we're gonna see if your job approves that shit, bitch.
Tubario Sase, ain't you ashamed?
Yo,
He's a member of your shrine. Man.
he doesn't realize any job would look at him and be like, oh yeah, we understand this guy's a lunatic. Is he really coming out the hill saying about this? Oh, what? You know, he doesn't realize how he looks. He doesn't realize it, man.
He looks like a straight up degenerate,
Hey, look.
doped up biatch.
He can't even fucking speak English, and he's talking about, does your job know? Motherfucker, do they know you can't speak English?
Man, he said, does the mayor know?
Does the mayor know? You know
Hello,
what I'm saying?
is this the mayor? There's this girl on YouTube. She left the. Oh man, this dude is so beach made. He's talking that. Oh, I'll be in Chicago. And he's like, does the mayor know? Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Let's continue.
To play, this is my livelihood. This is my job. So if you want to fuck with my job and fuck
So his job is to invite convicted rapists and child molesters. His job is to want to interview Polite, who is on trial for rape or sexual abuse. His job is to want to interview Nature Boy, who is awaiting trial for rape. Then that's a horrible job then.
with my livelihood, bitch, I'm gonna fuck with yours. If you
So your job, Punk Beach Senator, is to allow people to say this, that they hate Africans?
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
Your job is to have some punk bitch like Butler Reggie banging on Kemetic people?
I don't believe in old Egyptian gods. I don't believe in that stuff. I wasn't even taught that bullshit, right? I'm the one who I'm the one who bangs against the comedics. I bang against them and they can't get through me because the gods that they worship, right, were born from another group of thinking, right? So you can't come with me with no goddamn Heru or no other that bullshit. Show it to me in the primary, show it to me in writing, show it to me in the period. You're making the bullshit up.
But he don't bang on the pedophiles and scammers.
Oh, never. He never bangs on the convicted rapists and the scammers and the child molesters. No, he loves them. He invites them. He respects them. You know. No, here.
You working? I hope you are. I pray with yours. If you working.
See, first he was like, I'm going to call your job. Now he's like, if you're working. He's just showing that he's a punk bitch. He's just talking and he doesn't know what he's talking about. That's so ridiculous. But let's continue.
I hope you are. I pray to the spirit of the ancestors that your ass is working. Yeah. Bitch, you can take shit down all you want. I already screenshot it. I got your address. I got your name associated with all that, bitch. I got a fucking hell of a team.
And once again, threatening a sister. He did that with me. That punk bitch, Asanara. You're a fucking punk bitch. Now watch what you do. Watch. You cannot watch what you say. But it's okay. He's going to get his karma. His karma's coming soon.
Yeah.
This punk biatch. Let's continue.
Yeah. Play games.
You're sick. And you're no different than Don.
Okay, I'm trying to hear that twerking queen.
He's going to get what he deserves.
Yeah, these people that flock to that and laugh and giggle, if the pedophilia stuff is serious to y'all, why are y'all on there giggling and laughing and joking like this is a damn joke?
Okay, punk bitch Sanada, you fucking piece of shit. Listen to yourself. You are defending the child molesters. You are defending the pedophile. You are protecting them. You are withholding information. For the record, you're on tape on Beach Sanada saying that the woman, the bus driver who molested you, you see her, you never reported her. So she may be molesting other children. So you sound ridiculous. But here is yourself, punk bitch Sanada. Here is yourself saying what?
After this whole polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob on, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, because I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight.
Yeah, because of Hammurabi wrote them. It's like I broke his heart. I'm so powerful. You know, I mean, this girl is such a, oh my goodness. Let's continue listening to this punk.
And we ain't heard one motherfucking word about how she's wrong now.
Not yet.
Like, what the fuck?
Yet. We'll see.
Because y'all niggas are sick. You think this is a game and you niggas are really sick. Anybody who cling to that filth and listen to it, and nobody shows you no proof, no direct proof of anybody being affiliated with that shit.
Oh, really? I have the best proof ever. You, punk bitch Sanada. You, Frank Gary.
Let's not forget the mighty Hebrew nigga, who you get constantly on your channel, who's on all the Hebrews channel. Don't forget the mighty Hebrew, the bald head nigga, been already incarcerated in prison for molesting a young child. He came home and they violated him again because the nigga was trying to fuck with another child.
And it was so serious to you, Sanada, that the guy slept over at your house according to your own admission. You must have forgot. Let me remind you, punk bitch.
Everybody, hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Time out, everybody. Time out. Let me say this real quick while you getting your pictures up there, brother.
Oh, it's already up
first
there.
thing I want to let the people know, I love my brother, the mighty Hebrew. Me and Hebrew, we go through our little beefs and fight, and brothers fight. The mighty Hebrew knows me personally. I know him. I know his family. He stayed at my house a few times. Him, his family, his children. So it's all love.
So is that proof enough for you, Bishmay Sanada? It was you saying it. You cut yourself all the damn time. You cannot mess around. You can't just impress some clowns and groupies and suckers, but not real people. So I know it must be fun at parties, yes, because even if he's trying to be serious, he's still laughable.
But you want to play games on the internet and think it's all right to do that. It's not all right to do that. And you're going to be the first example, bitch.
Okay.
Fucking punk bitch, Tanetta. You want to go that hard on a female? Punk ass bitch. Let me fast forward. I want to hear that chick. I want to hear that twerking queen. Look at this. Sakina Ra. Say that one more again. Say that one more again. That's from Friday.
Lost a baby, his daughter. You attack Morpheus.
The sister, I don't think she attacked Morpheus.
No.
She was dealing with what was said publicly. So you cannot switch it. You cannot do that. You can try, but it will not work. All right?
No, she said, shame on you. You're not the father. I mean, what the... It's simple.
Those guys spoke for Morpheus. I haven't even heard Morpheus say that he's a father. You know what I'm saying? And it would be good for Morpheus to speak. Oh, you have?
I haven't. No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it would be good for Morpheus to speak for himself because those guys did a horrible job, speaking for him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
And plus here, the comment wasn't for nobody but Bennett. See, you see the thing? It's true. Now he's trying to go to something else, trying to say that people attack Morpheus, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, play the emotional game. But really projecting, but what really triggered him is the comment because she stated that her husband, plays golf with the commissioner, right?
Right.
So that you can see why he's worried now.
Fearful.
Because he took that as a threat. He knows he's down with scammers, with rapists, with child molesters.
No, he didn't take it as a threat. He knows that's fucked up. It's like, and he's trying to flip it now and make it seem like she's threatening him some other way. It's like, no, the reason why he's threatened is because of the legality and the trouble that he's in. It's because of that. It's because of the scamming. It's true. It's true what you're saying. And he's paying close attention to this. That's why he's giving her so much attention. If he wasn't worried about the scamming and he wasn't worried about that kind of thing, he wouldn't, obviously, who spends all this time? I mean, what is it, an hour now? How many minutes they've been spending on this shit so far? Nobody has the time, or a successful person doesn't. A successful person is successful because they manage their time appropriately. You don't spend time where it's not needed. And so he's just like, wants to spend time with her. If there was nothing there, why would we even respond to the comment? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, your husband's this and that. Okay, interesting. But for him, it's like, no, fuck him, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's crazy, man. This guy is just like, he's all over the place, man. He tells on himself and he don't realize it. And he projects it all, and his lunatic ass lady is up there. He got to know she crazy as hell. And yet he calls her back to defend him, which can never help. It's their hot mess. They're a hot mess. They are a hot mess on YouTube. I mean, they're a hot mess, dude. And it. It's facts.
It is a hot mess. And his so-called jump off twerking queen thought, when the HOK is going to go down, she's going to be like, you see, I came out publicly and I said he was an abuser, but I was trapped. I was in love. I was trying to be a woman. I was trying to be a good wife, but she's going to throw him under the bus. She already threw him under the bus. And not once. The second time on Judas Nasty panel, she went longer, but she did talk about that before, but here, now, when
both
he
of them need a goddamn shrink, yo. Both of them need shrinks, straight up.
What's the shrink?
And Nepal, goddamn psychiatrists, man. Both of them, man. They suffering from. They have serious issues, man. This is not a healthy person here talking, man. This is a person that's out of control on the
Well,
fucking.
he is out of control. I mean, he has a large platform, and instead of using it, he's talking about positive. What is positive here? Now, did he have any proof when he accused Napashada of stealing the debate money? I mean, this all he does is just deflect. And I'm pressing you, Punk Beach Sanada. What about this molestation report? Why did you use Garfield's name and Robin's name just before you said you'll be putting out reports, some fresh ones that just came out? You are still protecting child molesters. I mean, that's in your blood. That's your modus operandi. And we have to wonder why. And you still haven't denied being in a relationship with Nikki Chanel when she was 15 and you were in your 30s. And she did not deny. You're looking real bad out there. Reggie looking real bad out there. The HOK being looking real bad out there. Now, hold on. It's rent free on this brand.
Sorry.
No, it's all good, brother. Feel free.
No, but they are looking real bad. I mean, they're looking really bad. They're not looking in good health, physically or mentally. Like, they're not looking happy. They're not looking well, dude. I mean, you know, it's like, seriously, they're not. And look, having a trade, having something you can put your hands on and work with, a lot of times that helps people work through their issues, you know. But it's obvious he doesn't have that, man. I suspect there's heavy drug usage, drinking, other things going on, and not enough workout at the gym, not enough arts and crafts, not enough gardening, you know, hiking, swimming, you know, things like that can get your mind off of stuff and you know, get your blood flowing again, shit like, you know. Sorry.
They are really looking real messed up. But you know, Curse of Hammurabi wrote, I might forward this stream to my HR department. I think the mayor and the commissioner would like to know that we have a dude insulting them live on air, and they haven't said a single word about him. Just out of the blue.
And
just out of the blue.
Send it to your husband. Because he threatened your goddamn husband, basically. I mean, you know, this is just crazy. I mean, this is crazy.
And you know, the sad truth, brother V. Bennett, is that it's not really heard only about the comment. That plays a part. But it's heard because they share some wrong information and people call them out because of that, right?
Look,
and that's it.
That's what I'm saying.
So he doesn't like truth. He doesn't like facts. They didn't get their facts right.
None of them would be responding this way if none of what we said wasn't true. It's just that simple.
Yeah. Let's continue.
You know, because no serious people have that much time to spend on shit that don't matter. That's not true. You see, and it's just in plain sight what the truth is. For some strange reason, they're worried about what was said. That's what this means. And why would a person worry about it?
Yep.
The only person that would fucking worry about it is a person who's goddamn scamming. I mean, it's self-evident, man. I mean, it's sad, but you know,
1008.
Shut up and stop responding to everything. You know, he would be in a better position, but he's not, though. He can't help it, man. So he just projects it all out and throws out all the information, more information than people would have if he didn't say anything.
And you know, VB, on your live stream, I did say that, you know, you have Reggie now, and then if Sad talks about it, then he's going to be screaming, shouting, insulting, and this is what happened. This is just what happened. He has 185,000 subscribers on that channel here. On the other one, he has like 191. 185,000 subscribers, and he's all in his feelings like a bitch over a comment that a sister left on your video. Can you see this, brothers and sisters? Something's bothering me. They know they share misinformation. But let's continue. He's behaving just like Pum Pum Smash Rockwell.
What's the name of this goddamn video? Excuse my language. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. It's just because Sonetta be wearing a brother out, and he gets.
Look, I share the link in the what is it called, the back chat, the private chat.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, I want to take a look at that. Go ahead.
Sonetta's trade is burning DVDs to bootleg for the market store. Why hasn't Morpheus made a vid yet? Some people wonder. I wonder as well, but it is what it is. But they aren't gonna succeed in trying to act like we went against Morpheus. No, the HOK, Sayonetta gave something from it. Now, what did hold on. See, I wasn't really 100% sure, but his stream is probably still up right now. So just for the record, let's go here. So that was 2 days ago, August 5, 2023, right?
Just had a child. So we will have rent parties and the people will come and pay. He's doing what a grandfather supposed to do, is take the responsibility of raising his grandchildren.
So he said that Morpheus is taking the responsibility of raising his grandchildren. Now, those grandchildren, are they the children of the lady who died? But what did he say? She was found?
This is a sad, sad day for me, for our brother Morpheus. Remember, we came and told you that Morpheus' daughter was missing. And he gave me a call this morning and told me they found her.
So he said that on that morning, Morpheus gave a call to Sayonetta and said that they found her. Where did they find her?
In a car.
In a car. And what happened? What was found in her body?
With a bullet.
With a bullet. Where?
And she is now gone.
Okay, in her. You see, because I wasn't sure if he said in the head. Now, did the news report say that? Is anybody aware? I'm not saying it's not the case, but is anybody aware of any report, any public report that says that the lady was found in a car with a bullet in her?
I didn't see any public report, and I think that's really strange too, because I actually thought for a second that is how they found her. You know, but I realized I got it from Sayonetta.
Well, for the record, you know, let's hear it. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Gave me a call this morning. It was missing, brother Morpheus. This is a sad, sad day for me, for our brother Morpheus. Remember, we came and told you that Morpheus' daughter was missing. And he gave me a call this morning and told me they found her in a car with a bullet in her. And she is now gone. So a lot of us don't know how it feels. If you haven't know how it feels to lose a child, to lose.
All right, that was for the record. Now, who knows? Because they found the lady's car. Maybe she was found in another car. Maybe there's some details that, you know, we're not being told, you know. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Now, let's continue with that.
But Shaka.
Yeah.
Shaka, there is something troubling about that too, though, because, you know, in an investigation, an ongoing investigation, you know, typically like homicide detectives, they're not going to give out all the information.
Yeah,
Why?
usually they don't give all the info, yeah.
Yeah, because
they're looking for some suspects, so.
Yeah, and if the suspects know everything that they know, or the public knows everything that they know, it could possibly hinder some things, right? So maybe the police, I put it to you like this. If the only people that know how the woman actually died are the police and close family members, like very close, then, and nobody else knows, then that means the only other people that would know outside of them are the murderers, right? And so they wouldn't want to help the murderers by telling them everything that they know. So they will keep certain things secret, because then they know if other people start talking about it, that they must have heard it from the murderers. You see, like straight up, that's how it's played, you know? So I don't know how much of this information was out to the public, but if the police didn't release this information to the public, it's very stupid for someone else to. Very stupid in a homicide investigation. That's what I'm saying. Because the police release things on purpose in an investigation. And what they do not release is for very good reason. It's always on purpose what they do and what they do not do. So, you know, I hope that they heard this from the police, from the news or something like that. Otherwise, it would be very stupid to release that information, is what I'm saying, you know. So
Well, we will find out what
not that it would have any effect. Who knows? But it would be stupid still. Like that's just dumb. Like, you know, in my view, just so
Well, we will see what will transpire, you know. Now here.
After he just lost a baby, his daughter, whichever
That's not his daughter. You see, they're still lying.
way y'all want to look at it. Oh, that ain't his daughter. That's this or that's that. Man, listen. How do you know all of this? Because you see another man standing up there.
Well, we heard Reggie. Reginald A. Mabry spoke on it and clarified that it is not his daughter. And that punk bitch Santa is like, how do you know? You see, it's just like he's here when he says, you have no proof that I went to hospitals and they said I had AIDS. And guess who said that he went to some hospitals and they told him he had AIDS?
You ain't got no proof, nigga, that I went to the hospital and they all told me I had AIDS. I went to like 4 hospitals. And the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS. AIDS. Y'all some sick ass niggas. Y'all don't get no real receipts. Y'all don't go and do no real research before you get on the internet and start spazzing out on people. Morpheus going through a hard fucking time. Him and the mother. Y'all niggas.
And you punk bastards giving wrong information to the public. Can't even say, oh, my bad. You know, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? You know, I gave some wrong information, but you want to deflect and go at people and try to use the death of a person to criticize people. You are the real sick individuals. You people are. This dude was live streaming and said, oh, let me call Morpheus. And somebody in the chat wrote, you know, let him grieve. But still, he wanted to call the guy live on air. You know what I'm saying? He can speak for himself whenever he sees fit.
Yo, Shock.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't believe whatever that information was, it's going to be interesting to find out where they got that information from. Sonetta, what he said, because as far as I can see, the police didn't immediately release any information about how she was found or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like,
I hear you. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out, brother. We're going to find out. Now here.
This is sick, man. Fucking Chief X. Shaka.
Chief X, stop copying for Sa. I don't see the point in you copying for Sa. But if you want to cop for him, cop for him.
Doo-doo. And these niggas out here banging on Morpheus, telling them he's scamming and all kinds of.
Well, you see, he's lying. He's saying that we are banging on Morpheus, saying he's scamming. Sana is lying all the damn time. Go ahead, Phoebe.
What date is that first video Sonetta made where he's talking about how
it was I think it was August 5, but I'm going to clarify once again.
Okay.
It was, hold on. It was indeed August 5, 2023. Now, maybe
that's 3 days ago.
Yeah, well, 2 days ago, you know.
Yo,
but because of the time difference, you know,
okay.
Maybe the stream started on August. Was it August? Did I say August 5? Yeah, maybe the stream started on August 4. You know, but because I'm 6 hours, you know.
Yo, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, people should look into this themselves, but you know, that's pretty quick. That's pretty quick, because her body was found her body was found on what date was her body found again? Damn. Let me see something. Her body was found on what? What date was that? Is it the 30th?
I don't know, but I mean, you can have a look on some report.
Yeah.
But
You know what? But actually, yeah, man. That's going to be interesting, man. And I really
mean,
hope. Cursa Hammurabi. You should look into this. You should look into that.
Check this out, bro. Check this out. We're gonna find out more. From reliable sources. From the
I don't have the energy myself to take a look at this stuff right now.
Yeah, because we definitely. I mean, we're definitely gonna know more. You know what I'm saying? They've. I understand that they've already arrested. The main suspect, and they're looking for somebody that may have helped him. An accomplice. You know
They said they definitely. They said there's definitely going to be another arrest.
So yeah, we definitely.
I don't even think they leaving out. I listened to the sheriff, and I think he even said that it could be more than that too.
Yeah, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
It's still open, but they definitely have one more person in their sights, for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. What information they will release to the public.
Shit, that's some sad shit, man. And how people going for this nonsense?
His family.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are hurt because they gave wrong information to the public. And they're trying to deflect as usual. So, of course, I don't want to hear that woof lady.
She raised her stream. And now she's up on this stream.
Yeah, she did. But we covered that. In your stream, as you were live streaming, we were informed that she deleted her stream, and then she made another one explaining that indeed, people said he's the father, and then we have a news report on TV, a press conference, and somebody else says he's the father, and the sheriff says he's the father. So even herself, she realized that something was wrong, some information was wrong.
To me, this looks like damage control, like serious damage control.
Yeah, but them trying to deflect, some hate, from the people towards us and all that. They can try. That's all they've been doing. But we are real comfortable and we are real responsible. We are dealing with facts. You know what I'm saying? They're the one who lied to the public. We didn't lie to the public.
They can't.
Okay, I want to hear woof woof.
People.
Facts.
Stay away from their channels. Stay away from them.
They act
on
like
the internet and off.
Stay away from their channel.
Channels.
That's so funny because
who says that?
When you're comfortable in your shoes, see, I play what they say and I comment on it. You know what I'm saying? But they're always like, oh, yeah, don't go there. Don't go there. If you go there, you're an accomplice. Don't go there. Don't listen. Why? What are they afraid of? If we're lying, why don't they show that we are lying? I mean, this is wearing off, this so-called tactic of theirs. But let's continue, man. There's some punk suckers.
If y'all ever go across it, see if you see anything positive, man. All you're going to see is a bunch of goddamn lies and niggas. It's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man.
Oh, that's a nice quote here.
Sounds
these
very
dumb black ass N-words that were created by the white man in America, or that were created in America by the white man. Let's listen to it again.
Hey,
Hold on.
Tell Smash Rockwell to play that. Sonetta is hating on African Americans.
Yeah, but Smash Rockwell, I'm going to play that, but I think I'm going to make a clip out of this one. Actually, I'm going to make a clip. I'm going to do a short out of this one. So here, let me just play it. I'm going to mute my mic. Hold on.
You said black people are getting weaker by the day. And they said you was talking about African Americans, but you weren't. But here he's talking about African Americans.
Yeah, indeed.
Born in America.
Indeed.
Indeed.
And as a matter of fact, I may do the show quicker than I expected. Hold on. Let me play this.
Black on see is a bunch of goddamn lies and niggas. It's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man gravitate to lies.
You know what?
Including him.
I'm going to do the shorts now. I'm going to play the Elder James Powell. I'm going to do the shorts now just for the record because this is a... So hold on.
Yeah,
Oh no, it's called Elder.
it's out of control, man. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I have.
You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has to be comedic. It's a matter of choice. You know.
Hey, I want to jump in right here.
Yeah, feel free, brother.
Okay, I want to jump in and just say something about you, Shaka, that I noticed, and I'm quite sure everybody else noticed it too. The way that they kind of bounce off of you. That's a good way to put it. Almost kind of shy away. Want to keep you quiet to a certain degree, especially after you told me about, well, not just me, all of us, of listening to you, how maybe they had you in the back, you know, waiting for 40 minutes before you can make a comment, putting you off certain people's stages where they have their show, putting you off 2 and 3 times. I heard that said. You know, that tells me something about an individual, and that'll make me take notice of them anyway and examine them to see what is it about them that they don't want to be bothered with. You know, there's some stuff went on last night on Smash Show, and it's a dude called Waza. I'm quite sure they know him better than me, but Waza, you know, he's kind of a comical fella, and but he got some smarts to him, but he don't know when to make his comment and then step back and wait, you know, and just listen some for a while. You know, he wants to get in there and, I mean, just rough and tough it out and don't want to listen to somebody else. And that, I'm not saying you that way now, but I was just looking at Waza last night, and they had to put him in the back or just put him off the show or whatever, because he just kept jumping in there too much, and you know, people would be trying to talk and he just interject and walk all on people and just, you know, get in the conversation and maybe even be talking about something else instead of what the subject was. But back to you, Shaka, you're similar to Waza to a certain degree, and I think we all have to have some aggressiveness to us. You know, we have to be aggressive when the time is right. Don't get me wrong. But it's time, at certain times, we have to be humble and we have to stand back and listen. And like I do, and I've always been that way. When you see somebody quiet, this is something I learned over the years. When you see them quiet, they're either just out the loop completely, or they are a type of individual trying to see what's going on. And that's how I am. I do, and I can speak when the time is right, especially when I feel like it's necessary. And especially at my time and age now, I'm more the type to keep you in line or maybe keep you directed right. And I think that's the elder's job. Of course, you know, the elders should have more intelligent and just more knowledge on things than the youngsters coming up, because I used to have them tell me back in the day, man, where you going already? And I'm been there. You know, I used to think about that until I figured it out. And, you know, and these elders, you know, they've been through stuff that you're getting ready to go through. And I don't know about all of the knowledge that you got, Shaka, but you ain't just talking to talk. You're talking something that makes sense if it's talking about a subject or an individual that might be, like you say, buck dancing or, you know, backing up, trying to two-step or sidestep, or however anybody that understands this want to see it. You'll bring it right out to light. And that's a good thing, especially when you teaching the people wrong and you're not bringing them the truth. All this, you know, dancing around in circles and stuff, you know, you can't get a hold and a grip on things when you got people doing that. And when it's somebody doing that, you have to bring them to the forefront and say, you know, you got to confront them. Hey, man, you know, this is what you're doing right here. It's a little something that's right, because you were saying this the other day, and now you're saying something a little different. You know,
it's
what
really
yeah, what's really going on here? What's the real truth? And I just wanted to say Shaka is the one that'll, bring that to the forefront. And I think that's a good thing about you, brother. A lot of people don't like that. Pan Americans like that too, and that's how I was brought up.
Yeah,
But
it's when you look at that my forever on this right here, he mean that. now I'm getting it, cause man, it's my forever. you ain't talking about for a little bit, forever. You gotta
And
stick
I
it
know
on my eye. I mean, that's the black. I mean, what we put together. You got to stand on truth, righteous, justice, and all of that. And that's what it seems like the brother with the I don't know if that's the name of his
that's
show.
how he bring it. Yeah, that's how he bring it.
I mean, so it's true to form for real. I
I know
appreciate it too. That's why I came. I'm like, yeah, it don't seem. He seemed like he's saying basically what I'm trying to say, but I can't talk to myself. But to have somebody of like mind, like I said, even all three of us, and me and many of us on the same page. Some people are just afraid to come out and speak. You know what I'm saying? So what Shaka's doing is spearheading what he's saying. Even though we ain't gonna agree on everything, what he's saying for the most part is 100%. I mean, 99%.
And that's a good thing about Shaka, especially when you're coming in truth, not Shaka. And the thing is, I was like that all my life coming up, and it's kind of a quiet world when you're like that, because most people, they kind of shun you. They stay away from you because they want you to tell them what they want to hear, or the stuff that's going to make them feel good. But when you tell them like it is and you confront them face to face, they don't want too much to do with you then. They want to stay away from you, and they'll even sometimes say some jive time or wrong stuff about you, and it'll make other people talk bad about you, not really truly knowing the truth, but putting you in a little corner by yourself and making your world be lonely to a certain degree. It's going to be some people out there, just like me and Pan American is right now, about how you handle things, Shaka. We don't mind coming on talking, and I'm always in the chat listening most of the time, but I will say things too. But we don't mind coming and talking with you because we're very similar. And the people that can't stand the truth, they're going to stay away from you, man, and they're gonna run from you, and really kind of, make you look bad and talk about you and bring you down if they can too. But like I said, I came up like that all my life. But the main thing you got to do, and this is all I can tell you, is you got to stand your ground and you got to stay firm. Long as you know you're doing what's right, brother, you got to do that and continue to do it, no matter how bad it is, or sometimes how it hurts. And I know a lot of it hurts sometimes. But if you love your people and you love what you're doing, just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
And that right there was some global. That was global African wisdom. I mean, that was some wise words. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, when you started, I thought you were gonna tell me, sometimes Shaka, you shouldn't really wear feathers, and but and we have very few elders who say stuff like that. They rather say, try to amend, try to try to reconcile.
Try to get
And I'm like,
along.
but sometimes confrontation is inevitable, and we're really supposed to confront the ideas, not individuals. I mean, there's some things that I've said in response to what they've done, which was total disrespect. A moderator invited me to come on the platform. I went on the platform, and because someone wouldn't talk to me, I waited. And when I was waiting, I did not even realize I was waiting that long. It's after, then I made my response, and I just counted the minutes because I was like, I'm gonna get a chance to speak anyway. And then when I get on, I'm being kicked out 3 times, and the other dude. And also, when it just happened and I left because the guy's like, yeah, you're crying like a girl. We're all grown, man. You have no discipline. First, I left. I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to address those guys anymore and keep it pushing. But then I was like, yo, they done that on purpose, man. That's a group effort. I'm like, oh, it's like that now? Okay. But and like I said before, in my response, I've said some harsh things. I tried not to use profanity. I'm not proud of the video, but I'm not ashamed of the video because don't start none, won't be none. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I made the clip, shared it in the chat, but now I'm gonna go through the comments because there were quite a few. So where was I? Where was I? I was. hmm, Yeah, it was about here. And who the hell was that woman that Reggie said was a NY homicide cop, a former detective of some sort? Give me strength if that's the quality of homicide cops in NY. He nicknamed her Queen Bee, just like Lila Kim. Yeah, is Murphy's from
She ain't
DC.
gonna solve a goddamn case, not
Special.
one. Be
Oh, I did.
worried.
Come again, brother.
Be worried if she gets assigned any of your
Oh,
family members' cases. That shit ain't getting solved.
she's a former one allegedly, but I don't believe
Former
this.
could mean any goddamn thing. It
And
can
none of
mean
us
you were
started.
fired.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. She was fired, but I mean, those guys they like to say that. I can say I was on the phone with the president of such and such country. It's very easy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Did he show any proof? Because Sanedo was asking for proof earlier. Did Reggie show any proof? So we're supposed to take his word for it. So Donnie Williams wrote, yeah, it's Morpheus from DC. I didn't know it was from DC, but but anyway,
Yeah,
because
that's interesting. But
Christopher. Mhm.
but that's interesting, man. But what can we say? I mean, um,
But we don't have to focus on that person. At
yeah,
this point, we're focusing on the HOK and their messed up behavior. So
basically.
I already have in the pound video tying another murder to the Imani murder. She took down the stream. She must have been drunk. But I bet the sheriff Eric Levitt would love to hear what she said. All right. Um, this is the same play. TMS used to scam explain with a fake loser to explain his record. That is exactly how they all reacted. So them corny. Same white man created John Ball and Gary. So he's reverse Sa is reverse xenophobic or something. Clip that I've shared it. Or is it that Dominican upbringing rearing his head? John, Bob, Reggie, and Gary, plus Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Damage control. James tried to get on me one time. He was capping for Julanda. I mean, James is happy on the Pum Pum Smash Rock panel, and if he's happy, then good for him. You know what I'm saying? Now, Waza is me. I was hurting them. Wab, you were supposed to keep that on the low. No, I know, Donnie. James knew all the slogan. They know me well. I broke up all their crews, Amun Ra and Osiris, because I'm actually tertiary educated and I'm from Africa. They just lie to each other. They wouldn't know scholarship if he smacked them in the face. Andrew wrote, Elder James Power, I hope you and your family are well. I hope we see you soon. We better with Elder Power. Oh, James got some land. No one says that about John, Bob, Reggie, and Gary. Check. Who is John? That's Jonathan Owens, aka Smash Rock Wellington, according to Danny Williams. Wapfunk wrote Ngozi is their biggest fraud, yet they quietly think he's a god. I don't think they think he's a god. Ngozi made some interesting statement when he came on my panel and also elsewhere. But wow, yeah, they threw me out of Osiris when I went at him, set up a hangout with my old anthropology professor who blew Amir out of the water. Well, when it comes to anthropology, Ngozi or Amir make some very fruitful claim, very strange claim. Got banned after that. So I got I didn't share it. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. That's a clip. That's a clip here. So feel free to share it. And hold on. Gonna do this just so you can see, brothers and sisters. You may try to flag it. Please, let's
Niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man. The niggas, it's like
for the record, you see the title? Dumb black AWS N-words that was created in America by the white man. That's exactly the quote. And I've put in parentheses Sanada Smash Walkwell boss. Because in this Smash Walkwell played a clip of me. Played a clip of me saying a decade ago, black people are getting weaker by the day. But Smash Walker was saying that I don't like black Americans. And like V. Bennett said earlier, I did not say black Americans. I did not say African Americans. I said black people, you see. But here specifically, so I never talked about black Americans. So here, let's continue.
it is no wonder you niggas get scammed. Because you don't do no damn research.
That's so funny. Now, Sanada just had a debate a few days ago with Ali Mohammed versus Jabari Wasase. Ali Mohammed showed a fake doctorate degree. Sanada himself talked about Garfield Reed and the scamming accusation to the point where he stopped advertising for Garfield Reed, even though Garfield was paying him $300 every 2 weeks, $600 per month. But now it's like, no wonder you're getting scammed. He's basically talking about his audience. He knows that they get scammed easy.
It is no wonder a lot of you niggas can easily be had because you don't do no real research, man. You're like children. Somebody say something, you are.
He's talking to his audience. How many times he blasted his audience? He's telling them they're like children. Boom, boom, smash, Rockwell. Butler Reggie, what do you have to say about this? Wildfunk wrote, appreciate James Powell for shouting out Waza without knowing it. It was me he was talking to in the chat. I sincerely hope he's well. I miss an old head presence. I really hope he's doing well. I'm afraid for the worst because he was advanced in age, you know what I'm saying? But I think that if for whatever reason he wouldn't want to be on my panel anymore, we will see him elsewhere, at least in the chat. So, we don't know. Danny wrote, can't read and research, don't occupy the same space. It was good to see Texas Bama was okay. Yeah, because I was getting worried, but the sister's doing good. So that's beautiful. She popped up yesterday on the VB stream, So what is it that I want you to? Oh, yeah, just one. Okay. So let's continue here.
Automatic, run to it. Instead of saying, well, let me go and do a background check. Let me make sure for myself. Let me check and see if Star Nutter.
No, it's so funny. Did they do any background check when they were talking about that situation, that murder case?
And HOK are pedophiles. Let me make sure of this.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? It's been a little while. I did not play the recollection clip.
Are you accused of molesting your wife, niece, who is your niece through marriage?
I have no recollection of that. You would have to inform me of what you're talking about. I have no recollection of that.
Okay, I will be able to one day. So I have my third question. Captain Cesario, do you have a homie that's in prison right now for child molestation that you support financially?
Yes.
But I thought you were against child molestation and those that are molesters to children.
I am against child molestation and those that molest children.
So why are you supporting this person, but you speak ill against others that have a love for people that have been just accused of child molestation?
Okay, I'll answer your question very easily. When I was at both cases of both trials, the evidence that they had, they gave the brother a lie detector test, which he passed. They tested the sister for the young girl, rather, whether her hymen was broke because he was accused of molesting her. Her hymen was not broke. A hymen, for those that don't know, a hymen is something that they use to test to see if the woman's or the child's virginity has been broken or anything like that. There was information that she said that she gave, which she then retracted. So the first case that they did was thrown out. The second case, they did not want to answer to. The jury was hung on it, and the judge did not want to release them until they came up with an answer, and then they came up with a guilty verdict. So from observing the case, if he was guilty of the crime, I would in no way support the brother. But from the evidence of the case, from the testimonies of him as well as the individuals involved, he was not guilty, even though he was found guilty.
Wow, so he was not guilty, even though he was found guilty, but you speak ill against someone else that is not guilty, but they say he was guilty. So I have a question. This brother that you support, does he have children?
Yes.
And if so, do you ever say to those children, you have a father that's a child molester?
No, I don't.
Well, why do you do that to others that have a love for Dr. Malachi Z. York Ill and you call his children of him being a quote-unquote so-called child molester, and you speak for supporting him?
All right, let's continue.
Niggas don't do it. You just run to all the wicked shit that you do because you are a sociopath. That's all you are.
So just like Rabi wrote, he first called his followers children, and now he's calling his followers sociopaths. That's a word that he probably learned today.
The definition, the very definition of a sociopath fits you. It fits you.
So if you're one of those gang stalkers who think this is fun and the spirit realm is just
spirit realm.
Oh,
that's the guy. That's the guy who called V. Bennett's panel yesterday, asking, how do you know it's not his daughter? We told him, the sheriff said so, right? And now, you see the avatar? So here's the dude. Here's the dude.
Roberson. The spirit realm is just working against you, put it that way. So again, our love goes out to Morpheus and his family. And that's all.
So I can't talk to you right now.
Speak on that.
Hey, Morpheus, I'm live right now, so I can't talk to you right now. We're doing the stream right now, man.
I got Clarine on the phone. That's why.
Who is Clarine?
Now, Clarine, for those who don't know, that's the mother of the victim. But you know what? Him asking who is Clarine, it looks like he's he's asking that on purpose. It looks like he's kind of staged. Because first he's like, I can't talk to you, I'm live. So then you should end it there. It's like, who is Clarine? So you want people to hear, oh, Clarine is the mother of the child, acting like, he has some, I'm talking about Sanada, like Sanada has some sort of close relationship with them and all that.
Imani's mother.
Oh, I'm live right now.
And you know what's funny? Him asking that question, that means that after all these cats from the HOK, when they spoke on the situation, Sanada still didn't even know who the mother of the victim was. Can you imagine, brothers and sisters? Let me go to the comments real quick. No. He's a sociopath. Hold on.
Niggas don't do it. You just run to all the wicked shit that you do because you are a sociopath. To all the wicked shit that you do because you are a sociopath. That's all you are.
I don't know. Can we tell? No. So you have the phone call here. Now, what was the other comments? She was very respectful by not bringing up the details when he said, I do not recall. Most likely because the caller was a Yorkite, but she knows something. Oh, he was very uncomfortable. That's Zaryak, who was asked if he was accused of molesting his niece through marriage. He replied, I have no recollection, which means I don't remember. VB, what's good with you? Ivani Inspired, look who's there. Look at him. VB wrote, it is staged and he is lying. Curse of Hammurabi wrote, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
It's very simple. What's the whole thing about no video? What see, this is the thing, and this is what I was saying. Also, I was saying it in my broadcast. I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that it is. But what I'm saying is this: since these people are all known to associate with scammers, yes, people that have been alleged to have scammed, like Garfield, like Polite, right? Since they're known to associate with them, right? They're also known to harass people with fake identities, fake email addresses, fake YouTube accounts, all of this stuff, right? Then no one in their right mind is just going to believe someone who's unidentified on a telephone. You can't identify the easiest way to identify Clarine because she was in the news and in the media is by her face. That's how. So again, I'm just saying, this is Sonetter saying this. He's associated himself with people that have been alleged to scam on a massive scale. Sorry, Sonetter. You have to do better. That's all, if you want certain people to believe you. And if you don't want certain people to believe you, then don't do it. Don't bring her on camera. But why would she be all over the media at one point and then all of a sudden be like, nah, I don't want to go on camera here to save you, Sonetter, because you're helping me? That doesn't make sense. If you're actually helping her by raising money, why wouldn't she be on camera? It's the same theory as the police. If the police are actually helping her solve a crime, why wouldn't she be on camera? What the fuck, man? Really, I'm serious. It's just annoying, to be honest. I'm not saying it wasn't her. Don't have any proof it wasn't her. Don't have any proof it was her.
And yeah, it is strange. It's always, I have this on the phone. I have the. It's always. But look at his nails, man. Look at his nail. I don't understand what's up with that guy. You see this, ladies and gentlemen? You see that? Polish, long. I don't understand that, dude. But anyway, what's the other comment here? There's an answer to why no video. Because Hammurabi wrote, because we know what Clarine looks like. But I really don't expect that she would be on the phone on a three-way. I really don't expect that. He's just saying that he was on the phone with her. But if somebody knows Morpheus, you may want to tell him that all of this looks bad on the HOK, and it would be best for Morpheus to speak on his own channel, because it's just weird at this point. The HOK is not reliable at all. Maybe Morpheus didn't know that they've been inviting convicted rapists and people send money to child molesters. But if he didn't know, then you can let him know. I played some of this evidence, But anyway,
the stream right now, man.
I got Clarine on the phone. That's why.
Who is Clarine?
Imani's mother.
Oh, I'm live right now.
Yeah, but I wanted her to come on live on the phone. If you could put the phone on, because she wanted to tell you thank you and stuff, man, and say everything. You know what I mean?
Okay, beautiful, brother. Go ahead. You can put it on. I'm live though. Go ahead, put it on.
Yeah. You can let people hear whatever. Okay,
thank you, brother.
All right, hold on.
I'm laughing, man, because this is some bullshit, dude. It's like, no one in their right mind could simply accept this. That's all.
But let's hear it for the record. We know the woman's voice at least, So let's just hear it for the record.
And they even went as far as to report the goddamn GoFundMe. The shock doodoo niggas.
So I thought he was going to say me, but he said the shaka doodoo N words. Now he's accusing us. He's accusing us of reporting the. I did not report the GoFundMe. I did not ask people to report the GoFundMe.
But I don't blame anybody.
Well, if anybody did, it is their own action. I did not do it. I did not ask people to do it. This guy is sick, man. Sananda is real sick and twisted, man. Let's hear it.
Report the god. No, they even went as far as to report the goddamn GoFundMe. The Shaka Doodle niggas. Them
But how does
niggas
he
went
know
as
that?
far as to even Yes, go ahead, brother.
Hi, yeah, this is Clarine. This is Imani's mother.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi.
How you doing, Clarine? First of all, let me send out our condolences. The whole HOK family, we are very sorry that this have happened to you. And whatever we could do on our end, but trust and believe, we got you. We got you on our end. Whatever we could do, sister. We are so sorry that this happened to you and your family.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long 20 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
But thank you for all that you're doing as well.
Yes, I appreciate that. I appreciate you even coming on to say that. Believe me, it means a lot.
Now, if that is the woman that we've seen on the news, the mother of the deceased, she probably doesn't know what Sanetta did and what Sanetta said. She probably relies on what she was told, that there's some people out there, giving their support. She probably doesn't know that they did not share the GoFundMe page that he's talking about, but they shared somebody's LLC cash apps. She probably doesn't know that Sanetta said that the deceased was found in the car with a bullet in her. She probably doesn't know that they said incorrectly that it was Morpheus' daughter. Then they said that it was Morpheus' stepdaughter. But let's continue with this.
So
yeah, because he's been getting Clarine, he's been getting backlash, people like we scamming and all kinds of crazy shit. And Clarine, you and I've been talking about this,
Yeah, we're on a mission, and we got to make sure that these children are taken care of, and we make awareness to situations like this.
Yes, whenever you need my input, me and Morpheus, that's my brother. I love my brother. All he had to do, and Morpheus never asked me to do any of this, and I said that to my people. I called.
You see, Morpheus didn't ask him to do any of this. Some people said that they jumped on the opportunity, and when I said they, I'm talking about the HOK people.
Oh.
Okay, hold on 1 second, please.
So that means I was correct. But
yeah, hold on. Let me play the rest, please. Just for the record, I don't think that conversation with this lady will be long. Let me just finish it, please.
Called him to tell him I want to do this for him. And I said that to my people. I called him to tell him I want to do this for him.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And your wife, tell Nepal also that we thank her also. And everybody, you know what I mean? That's there for us, man, during this time,
Right. Thank you, brother. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, sister.
Okay.
Wait.
All right. Thank you, Morpheus.
How come he didn't ask them, is Morpheus her father?
Well, he knows damn well that, if you ask her, she's going to say no.
Because that's exactly what the point was, right?
Well,
see, nobody over here said that Morpheus wasn't a family member or Morpheus wasn't somehow
familiar with the lady.
Right.
And,
Nobody said that.
And
what
indeed,
we said is he is not the father. And somebody came over here and said, how do you know that? And we said, because the police chief said somebody else is the father. There it is. So he went through all of this to say what? I don't know, man. I think it's a little shady. But then again, I'm not totally convinced myself. And I do think it's what people suspected, man. I think he jumped out there on the limb and went and tried to oversell the shit. It's his fault. Did we get to say now who's raising? Is Morpheus? He's going to be stuck. We hear he's going to be stuck raising these kids, these 3 grandchildren. Is that correct, ma'am? Right? It's like, what about the things he said? It's the things Sanetta said that we questioned. so far he has not refuted those things.
But check this
That's
out, VB.
that's all this is about.
Check this out. Now, this lady, if she is indeed the mother of the deceased, she may be told about that live stream. And when she's going to hear the profanity, how he label dumb AWS and words in America created by the white man, when she's going to hear how he insulted the sister over a comment that she left on your video, a sister who reacted to a threat by his own so-called wife, you see? I don't think she's going to feel good about it. I don't think she's going to feel good being associated with that dude who said that he's going to call her job, that he has her address, that he's going to go to her city, that he said F her husband, that he said F the mayor, that he said F the commissioner, But, hold on.
So basically, we all agree he's not the father. He's not the stepfather.
Reggie made that clear. Reggie made that clear that he's not the father. I mean, at this point, there's no doubt at all. Otherwise, Sanetta will be going at Reggie. Sanetta is not going at Reggie for saying the same thing that we and others have said. You know what I'm saying? They share some wrong information. Just like Pum Pum Smash Rockwell was wrong with his so-called scholarship. Instead of admitting he was wrong, he just went on a rampage, on a crime spree. And flagged my video and cried to YouTube and went to the Superior California court, being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And Sanetta is being a bitch over some wrong information that they've shared. It's as simple as that. So they can, try to, portray us as insensitive and horrible people. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Now here, let's continue here.
Man, that was right on time. Do you see that? Do y'all hear this?
That was right on time. All of a sudden, as he was live streaming, he got the phone call. You know what I'm saying? Who is Chlorine? That was right on time. Damn, what a coincidence.
But I mean, the problem is still that, although Morpheus may know her by voice, Sanetta may know her by voice, even though he's never talked to her before. The reality is that none of us do. And so, again, the easiest way to know would have been for her to speak up, on camera for herself, with Morpheus or whatever, and just say, thank you, everyone, for raising money. Here's the difference. Here's the thing. This is the problem with Sanetta and the thinking behind this. She could clear that up and Morpheus in a completely, totally different way.
Yeah, but check this out, bro. Check this out, bro. I'm sorry to interrupt. But if that is indeed the mother of the deceased, Morpheus can just tell her, look, this guy is, who's helping. She probably doesn't know this dude. So she says, thank you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, leave it up in some
That's
time.
what it sounds like. It sounds like she doesn't know anything that's gone on.
Yes. And then when she's going to hear the stream and hear how Sanetta insulted a black woman repeatedly over a comment that she left on YouTube.
Exactly.
It's going to be something else. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, brother.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is that, look, if check this out. And if she did know what's been going on and was against it, guess what? It doesn't sound like she even knows what's been going on. But if she did, and she was against our comments, you know how she could have easily responded that would have crushed all of us. She could have just been on camera in a video with Morpheus, not even on Sanetta's thing, on Morpheus' thing, where she sits there and says, I'm with Morpheus. He's whatever 2 seconds word about he's the father, he was like a father to Amani, and we just want to thank everyone for their donations and raising money because we really need it in this hard time. Boom, end. That would have just crushed everybody. She didn't even have to know. You see what I mean? That's if she wanted to crush any type of doubt, right? Especially from what Sanetta calls haters, right?
But check this out. You know, just like with that pre-recorded phone call with Nikki Chanel,
Mhm.
he had Morpheus and the mother of the deceased, allegedly at this point, I would say, and nothing has been contradicted. Nothing that we have said has been contradicted.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's
here,
the
let's
same pattern. Because
yeah.
even in the beginning, he said, "Who is this?" when he already knew who it was. It's like it's so it's so structured.
So
It's
staged.
like, yeah, dude. And I got to tell you, I mean, if I really felt like it was this woman, if I really felt that like that wasn't shady, and again, we don't know if it is, but we also don't know if it wasn't. Why don't we? You see what I mean? But if I really felt like that was this woman on there, I would simply say so. But I'm sorry, it just don't feel it. It feels shady, man. So
And if he knows her, I'm
and
sorry.
it may have nothing to do
if-
with whoever's on that phone. Whoever's on that phone may not even have any clue what we're talking about, or any
Exactly.
clue of what Sonetta has said, or any of it.
Exactly. I really don't think that a mother that lost her daughter would get on the panel if she knew what he was saying earlier, cursing out her sister and cursing her husband. And I mean, I don't need to repeat myself, but if it is not staged, then him asking who is she implies that he doesn't even know who the mother is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But okay, let's continue here.
Do you hear this? Do y'all hear this, man? Now what they gonna say? You can hear the trembling in Morpheus' goddamn voice. He don't sound the same.
But those have to do with you guys saying that he was the father of the daughter. This dude is so ridiculous. He thinks he looks good. He looks good, but he looks so messed up. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Nepal, you there? I don't think Nepal is there. Oh, Nepal, you there?
Well, you know what? Check this out. I think I played enough of it, you know, because as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 hours and 6 minutes long, and we went to 34 minutes, you know. So I ain't gonna, you know, listen to this whole thing or play this whole thing. However, Queen's Throne is live streaming. So if you want to go on her panel, she's addressing some of the things that he said. I'm going to put the title and the link in the chat. Because right now, it is 5:55 a.m. It's going to be 6 a.m. in 5 minutes. It's getting actually more interesting. More interesting. The title is Sanada's Hypocrisy and Recent Lies / No Smoke for Brother Polite. Indeed, he insulted the sister so much. Polite is awaiting trial for rape. He had no insult for Polite. Even though Polite scammed him according to his own accord. So thank you very much for being there, brothers and sisters. I'm going to make my closing remarks. I will put that link also in the comment section of that video. So stay safe, stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do I do? Do I nature? Hold time.